Hello, hello, and welcome to Josie K Tarot. I'm Josie K, and this is a live video podcast that I am doing periodically. Hopefully, when things start to calm down in my life, I can do them more consistently. So while we're waiting for people to come in, I am going to kind of read the overall energies that are representing today, August 8th, on into and through the weekend, and for some into maybe the first few days of next week. This is a big moment this month. People are recognizing lessons. Lessons are something that we kind of choose to test ourselves in the area of. And then we learn about ourselves through them. And we can either continue to repeat them at this time, but in a different direction with a new person under different circumstances, or we can recognize what we learned about ourselves and now how we're going to do something that is in our highest best good, to move into the direction of what really fulfills us. Okay, that is the goal. And I kept hearing the message, if you don't, then you never did. Okay, if you won't, you never did, right? So why not start something right now? Like I've said in a lot of my videos, I feel like previous centuries of memories, all the way back to the 50s or when Elvis Presley was around. It's now time for the next generation to create and share their soul purpose with the world so that we can create more experiences by which people are going to remember the past. And the past is starting now. I hope that makes sense. All right, so let's see who's here. Okay, Aaron, hello. Ogretis, hello. Jenny, hello. Anita, good evening, y'all. Says to everyone, thank you, Anita. Rhonda, hi. Maggie, I was still in the other room. Oh, okay, Margaret, hello. Crystal, hello. Lovable Neem, hello. Geraldine, hi. Carol, hello. Diane, hi. Victor, hey, what's up? All right, I'm going to jump into these energies and then we'll kind of get ready to go down the line from Aries to Pisces for each astrological sign on into and through the weekend, or again, some energies will reflect on into next week. Okay, so we have a lot of people. This is an overall energy from today into the weekend who are going to be receiving quick and unexpected communication. And this particular energy that I'm reading during this general reading or group of energies is going to start to think about their stability and security. It's like people in the past thought that something was very karmic, a person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment, but it became a burden. And now this sign, person, energy is now thinking about their finances, their creativity, and they're contemplating making a change. Now, some are contemplating making a change in the area of creativity, finances, and career. Others are contemplating making a change when it comes to a commitment, partnership, or contract. So I feel like we have a feminine energy here who is waiting for kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, and they're indecisive about which doorway should I take, should I or shouldn't I, which path is the right one for me. And Spirit is trying to say, remember to pray clearly for exactly what you'd like to see come manifest. Because I do feel like there's indecision here on both ends. There's kind of like this should I or shouldn't I on both ends. So I'm feeling more in a romantic way. So in the next few days, this energy is receiving kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts unexpectedly. And they're thinking that this is a soul path, a soul opportunity, something that was meant to be, something that's going to bring me security and stability. By the weekend, we do have someone of a bigger build, someone who's financially abundant, secure, and stable, someone by which this energy wants to open their heart to. Okay. By the end of the weekend, going maybe into next week, Spirit's advice here with the key is that you have the key to success to figuring out, do I want this passionate masculine energy? Do I want what is on offer for some when it comes to a financial direction? Okay, that is karmic. That is lucky and meant to be at this time. So by the end of, we'll say the end of the weekend, going into next week, people are going to start to see their wishes coming true so that they can bring an end to what? Confusion regarding another. Okay. Bring an end to, even though they're not happy about it, they're recognizing, a lot of people, that some form of path connection person in the past served its purpose. Some may have even told another, I learned a lot about myself through you, okay, or themselves. Joanne, you're welcome. Misha, hello. Tracy, hello. Love your work and words. Thank you. Maggie, waiting on blessings to move on, right? And we're all kind of at that point where we're thinking, should I move on? We need to get out of our head. We need to start taking action. Remember, if you don't, you never did, okay? Trusting the divine spirit, yes. Josie or Jose, hi. Anything for a Sagittarius going on that's going to marry a Scorpio, any lottery winnings, etc., etc. Okay, a few different things. A one question reading is $10 only during these live readings. So just click on the box below that has the $ and then make a donation of a minimum of $10. And I will look at the energy about Scorpio. As far as lottery tickets, you know, what I believe is people who are walking in their highest, best path, always making decisions that are truthful and honest, sharing your light with others and doing things to help others. That is the energy that will draw blessings like the lottery or certain winnings into your direction. But this is a constant awareness in your consciousness that you want to help others, that you want to do the highest, best thing, that it draws in that positive karma, basically. All right, so I wanted to quick get to this point. For some, by the end of the weekend going into next week, you're recognizing that your wishes are coming true in some way. And now Spirit's saying, are you bringing an end to this wish? What do you want? Okay, so we have someone here who's been fighting a battle for a long period of time, but they feel like they're losing the war. Or someone's feeling that way about you. Someone who may be a very passionate, structured person. Someone who likes their life to run like a well-oiled machine. Now, this could be a boss for some. So for some, you're recognizing a long and difficult path with the Six of Swords, and you're starting to find solace in the journey ahead, going towards smoother pastures. I feel like leaving in the past what felt like a karmic connection or a soulmate connection or whatever name you want to give to it. And now those of you whom have moved forward in your creativity and finance area, you are indeed moving towards greener pastures of abundance and stability. So what you are working on now will bring your ship in eventually, whoever's energies these are, and it's going to help to free you from the energies of sadness or depression or feeling like you don't have enough financially, okay? If we can trust in Spirit, that Spirit will help you to pay your bills. Spirit's going to help you to pay your bills, okay? But you got to pray for that very clearly. Now, it's interesting because at the very end of this question about this wish, somebody's coming in the area of passion. So it's like it's this final communication, this final test that has evolved through this experience, this old connection. For some, with someone that was very closed off. Now you're up in your head, contemplating bringing it to an end, and then someone shows up unexpectedly. They travel towards you, you towards them, and you're not looking. A lot of energies are just being guided to listen to their intuition and to honor their truth and to bring an ending to something that doesn't lead them into a path of victory. And there's confusion here. I put so much energy into this unhealthy person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment. And now I'm praying to Spirit to guide me to smoother waters. So pay attention to the signs and synchronicities this weekend. As some are going to finally let go of a path in the area of creativity, finances, career, or passion, and now move into a new exciting direction. Speaking your truth about making your wishes come true, so that you can move to greener pastures in your life and find stability and independence in your own financial journey. Some are bringing an end to a situation involving a well-dressed masculine, whether that is a business leader, owner, manager, whoever. Okay, the Wheel of Fortune can then turn in your favor if you set new goals and intentions for your future as to what you want to be remembered about. Happy birthday, Cheryl. Happy birthday to you. Whoop, whoop. Okay. Yes, Maggie says happy birthday as well. Aw. I'm needing direction. Okay, so Joanne and everyone else, before we start getting into each sign in the sequence of Aries to Pisces, I am offering only during this live reading a one question, $10 answer. All you have to do is click on the box below, make a minimum of a $10 donation, and then provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and or any questions or concerns by which I can meditate on. Sarah had asked earlier if I can do a general read, and absolutely I can. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and, after shuffling these cards, move forward. Okay, so the advice here really is about waiting to see if this connection is balanced or not, thinking things through and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities as to, would this be my happily ever after? Taking time after maybe a connection this weekend to think things through and come to the realization. Having the strength to free yourself. Some are still going to be caught up in their thoughts. But it's really a time to get to the truth within yourself about a situation, a person, or place this weekend. And someone may come towards you. Okay, Sarah says, would you prefer I send via PayPal to avoid fees? Sure, that works. Okay, Tracy, oh my situation is almost exactly letting go and moving forward. Wow, so glad I caught you. And thank you so much, Tracy, for attending this video podcast. All right, so let's go ahead and get started with Aries. Would anybody like to do the timestamps? I will try to remember to call them out. So you would timestamp them within an hour at 59:00, and then anything over that would say be 1:09 for 9 minutes, and then the seconds, okay? And then to say personal reading when we pause in between those signs, and adding timestamps for those as well. So because it is a bit of a chore, and this video will be available right after this live video podcast, I am offering a free 15-minute video reading, which is my summer special, worth $25. Also, should these messages resonate for you guys and you'd like more information, I am offering personal readings. I'm offering a 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearly. I'm also offering a summer special still, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25 if you'd like to give it a try. All right, so my email address is, just start by emailing me with your sun sign, your horoscope sign, and any questions or concerns by which I can meditate on during your video. Then I just attach it to your email, and you just click and watch, and you can save it so you can watch it throughout the time period by which I am covering. All right, so I think I've shuffled enough. Email address is josiek42@gmail.com. My price list and information will be in the box below. Thank you very, very much to those of you who have been donating, because that really helps me to continue this day to day, which I truly love. Okay, I have shuffled the cards, and this is for Aries. So we have an Aries today, maybe going into tomorrow, who are communicating or are thinking about communicating via community, society, social media, a group of people, an organization. We also have an Aries who's thinking about the path ahead as maybe long and difficult, having to go through a journey before getting to the blessing on the other side, maybe fearing that this new direction, maybe at a distance, is going to cause some form of gossip. All right, so we have children here involved for this Aries, and thinking about a bigger, better, more financially abundant, secure, and stable business, organization, or home life. Children may seem to be an obstacle to moving into the direction of someone who met someone via community, society, social media, or a group of people. So Aries, in the past, something made you shine like the sun and feel like a kid again, and it made you want to hop, skip, and jump into making new wishes come true in the area of love and romance for some, in the area of hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills for others. All right, and now is the time to hop, skip, and jump into the direction by which you will shine like the sun. Okay, feel really good about your accomplishments, inspiring others or yourself day to day in your own personal journey. It is time to connect, communicate out with groups of people in your community or at a university, learning to do something new. Because the compass is saying to this Aries that I'm reading for during this general reading, that they are trying to guide you into the path that is in your highest, best good. And you'll know when you receive some form of communication and or paperwork. I'm getting around the 27th of August, though I know we're only covering now into the next weekend or early next week. So Aries, we have this indecision here. I feel like this has been going on for a period of time. Should I or shouldn't I? Which doorway should I take? And hopefully you've just been sitting on these stairs observing, because you're going through a spiritual transformation. You're supposed to be learning right now about yourself through communications and situations tied to your past. Now you are rising spiritually into a newer, better direction, but something's holding you back. Okay, the energies of burden, Spirit saying with the scythe, need to be cut away from very quickly. Okay, so whatever it is that you feel has been burdening you, now it's time to move into the direction of what it is you've always wanted to learn to do, to study, to take a course, to get the supplies, watch a YouTube channel. Now, in the thoughts of Aries this week, we do have someone at a distance thinking about commitment or partnership, or an Aries who's thinking about someone at a distance and some form of partnership, engagement, marriage, whatever. Spirit is offering you, Aries, the bridge to bridge yourself into the direction whereby you can make your wishes come true. Again, someone may be traveling towards you, or you may be traveling towards another during the weekend, but there's confusion with the maze energies. Which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? Okay, I just saw a PayPal notification. Am I making a mistake when it comes to this wish, when it comes to this person at a distance? Now, for some, you may be wishing for a new job, and there is a person at a distance who is looking to add someone to their business. All right, Sarah, thank you. I got your $10 donation, so I will do your reading next. So getting to the end of the weekend, early next week, Aries, for whichever Aries energy this is, Spirit's going to be giving you signs and synchronicities with the Lily energies regarding the wisdom you need to obtain about your long-term future. Some Aries are going to recognize, if you work over the weekend on what fulfills you and inspires you, you're going to recognize that you've gone through a spiritual transformation, and that now you can move into a new karmic direction whereby you can commit yourself to a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or some are going to get confused. Why? Because by the end of the weekend, they're thinking, should I roll the dice and take a risk when it comes to something or someone that feels like a soulmate, a soul path, a soul direction, something that's meant to be. And then you have the moon energies, Aries, confusion and illusion and anxiety. Anxiety tied to, is this my karmic path, the right person? Questioning yourself as to whether or not you should roll the dice and take a risk. Okay, so Spirit's offering you the book energies so that you can research again the previous chapters of your life, what you learned in the past, who you are today, so you can free yourself. Because with the cage, someone's feeling trapped or stuck from what has been keeping you trapped and stuck, and have the strength to now come up with a new wish, a new direction. Get excited about a new idea whereby you can add to your income. For some Aries, you may be sweeping away, or you're being guided to sweep away from someone who may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. So real quick, confusion and illusion. It's time to make a wish come true in the direction of a business, an organization, a class in your community, or at a university. Spirit is going to guide you to recognize what it is that's burdening you and what it is you've learned about yourself. So you can sweep away or cut away from what was. And now, this is interesting. Decide, should I commit and come into partnership with this person? Wow, big weekend. Wishes coming true for an Aries because they allowed themselves to recognize the lesson. And now they are moving into a path by which they're being led. Okay, so this Aries is closing out with shining like the sun because of some form of communication or paperwork. Oh my gosh. All right, I don't want to make these too long, and I also have some personals here to do real quick. Sarah, will you again send me your, oh, there you are. Sharing love and light, you're welcome. I would love a general reading or poll messages you receive regarding future love relationships and my sign Taurus. Okay, so again, it's about this week, Aries, obtaining more confusion or more clarity about the path ahead, maybe a place at a distance. Do you want to give birth to that connection or situation? Spirit's advice is to sweep away from that situation. Somebody may communicate with you this weekend via a group of people, community, social media, and you may feel very playful, which makes you feel a little bit burdened, wanting to sneak away towards security and stability while bringing an end to the current beautiful surroundings and circumstances that you already have. So if you've been acting out of boredom or mischievousness, Aries, it's time to devote yourself really to a hobby, gift, talent, or skill. Yeah, there will be anxiety when it comes to some form of attention and recognition by the weekend. All right. So if you want to know more about that, feel free to write me for a personal reading at josiek42@gmail.com. All right, Sarah. Sarah is a Taurus. General reading, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. And then Virgo Love, thank you so much for the donation. Whoop, whoop. I will be doing your reading next. Clarification for Sarah. Okay, Sarah, look at that. You've got the Clover energies. So Spirit's trying to guide you into a path of greater luck, abundance, a karmic path. They're advising that you move forward, travel, or move into new directions. They're trying to, oh my gosh, bridge you to a soulmate connection. But you're going into the energies of the maze, unsure, which way should I go? Should I or shouldn't I? Will I make a mistake? Spirit's going to be offering you the wisdom you need regarding your long-term future. You're going to be rising above in some area. You're recognizing that where you were confused about a path, that some form of wisdom is coming your way. You may be connecting with someone who is a passionate masculine, maybe around the 28th, if you go out and you connect with others. You may be meeting up with someone the 20th to the 28th. And now you're going to want to make your wishes come true in the area of building organization, a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. You are learning more about whether or not you should come into commitment or partnership. But now you're starting to sneak away from what was or what you no longer want. You are receiving passionate communication. Wow. I feel like more like by the end of the month, if you go out and connect with new groups of people, maybe you already know a connection that feels very karmic, but then you start to look at your home environment. Should I make a change when it comes to my home or moving home? So you may be trying to figure out the devotion of another. And Spirit saying with the Star card, we're going to make your wishes come true. We're going to help to sweep away from the confusion as quick as possible so that you don't have to worry anymore about the answer. Divine timing will come towards you. They may have water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or yeah, it's like you're confused when divine timing brings someone your way. There will be texting, talking, tweeting with another, maybe around the 12th of September. And you're going to be running into some form of obstacles or you're worried about the path ahead, but you're going to continue to receive kind words and messages that are going to make you feel anxious and unsure. But Spirit saying divine timing is at work and we're going to try to guide you in the highest, best path with this gentleman at a distance. So you may not know this person right now. You may just be hoping, wishing, and praying. And then you have the burden of maybe a situation involving children, or we do have the snake here, lies and deceit. So an inability to trust. And I don't know if that's just within you or if that's in another person. Let's see. Obtaining more wisdom, rising above, making a decision. Should I or shouldn't I with this passionate masculine? Meeting up, recognizing your stability and security, getting excited to make new wishes come true as you move into a more fulfilling path ahead when it comes to a business organization or a more financially abundant, secure situation. You're going to shine like the sun. And you may be moving forward into a commitment or partnership with another. So you may meet this person if you travel or move into new directions now. Focus on a karmic hobby, gift, talent, or skill, taking a course in your community or at a university. Spirit's going to try to guide you towards this passionate masculine that will feel like a very karmic connection. And by maybe the 8th of September, they're telling you to go ahead and bridge yourself into a new direction. But then you get confused. So let's clarify. Yeah, kind words and messages. Recognizing you want to do something maybe with flowers, or you're thinking about your karmic path so you can come together with those who enjoy doing the same thing. Devote yourself to a soul purpose at this time, what it is you've always wanted to do. Get the supplies, watch a YouTube channel, get excited about what inspires you day to day, because as you are moving into new directions, they're showing that there will be a well-dressed masculine, again, maybe around September 1st. And that's who you receive communication or paperwork with, but it causes you the energies of confusion. Let's see if I can get anything more. Confusion and illusion. You have the key to success, to discussing maybe a conversation with maybe someone who has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or discussing finances and your future when it comes to creativity or career. So Spirit's saying, don't rest on your laurels and become bored and discontent at this time, Sarah. Focus on what it is that you enjoy doing that inspires you day to day and brings you joy. Ernice, thank you so much for the donation. Just please, if you'd like to ask a question, did I send that? Oh, we have to do Virgo love first. Okay. So Virgo love, we're going to jump into Virgo love's reading at 27:29. A time to move ahead. Which path should I go towards? I want to know what I should expect in my love life. All right, Virgo love, please. All right, so we have a building, an organization, a church. Wow, maybe you've been thinking about getting married and going to a church and having a wedding. Spirit, I think, is saying, think about new projects, hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills, and come into commitment or partnership with someone at a building, an organization, a class in your community, or at a university. Something had maybe gone full circle and ended that no longer served you when it came to a commitment, partnership, or contract. And now you're starting to recognize what it is that you are to be working on in your own soul purpose journey. What are burdens at this time? It's like you're trying to sneak away from a burden tied to a business and organization or some form. Yeah, there's sly and cunning behavior here, and that is the burden. You're feeling burdened maybe in the area of some kind of building organization or wanting to get married. And now here you are waiting by this weekend, still contemplating obstacles or something at a distance, or thinking of the path ahead of you as long and difficult. And Spirit is saying, go through the path, recognize your own soul purpose, ground yourself, figure out what it is that you can do day to day that inspires you. Because as you go through this mountain and learn more about yourself, you're going to also go through some form of healing process, is what I'm feeling. Maybe you haven't completely let go of something. Whatever it is that is burdening you, it's now time to get clear about what you are wishing to manifest now. Moving forward, what are your goals and intentions for the future? What class do you need to take? What supplies do you need to obtain? Okay, because divine timing is watching your actions, they're listening to your prayers, and they're going to try to give you the signs and synchronicities as to how to now move forward. Getting clear, researching, feeling trapped or stuck when it comes to kind words, messages, flowers, and gifts from others. Okay, so by next week, we have a very playful energy around you, or you devoting yourself to a situation involving children. So if there's something you've wanted to do, maybe at the church, working with children in whatever their little classes are, Sunday school, you may be coming into connection with someone of a bigger build, someone who is financially abundant, secure, and stable. Know that Spirit is trying to guide you into a more financially abundant and stable energy as you devote yourself to what fulfills you day to day. Slowly but surely, you can open your heart to the signs and synchronicities in and with a situation involving children, or you're waiting for Spirit to guide you so that you can come into partnership in family or a situation involving children. Wow. So we have a group of people, and then you texting, talking, tweeting with a specific person by, I feel like the 12th of September. Okay, so you're needing to really research in your own home environment what it is that you do day to day that helps you to get up excitedly to work on a project, hobby, gift, talent, or skill, because you're going through a rebirth. You can make more abundance in your life at this time while you sit and think about which journey you want to go towards. Should I or shouldn't I not devote myself to this person I have met? Again, I feel like this is in the first week or two of September 2019. Here we have the soulmate, okay, and a karmic situation that Spirit's trying to guide you towards as you sit in indecision, as you recognize your soul purpose and what you have learned and how far you have come. Finding clarity as you meet someone new. So Spirit may be guiding someone towards you if you can release any burdens that you feel are in your way. All right, so money, obtaining more wisdom about your long-term future, feeling like a kid again, shining like the sun because you're feeling very passionate, but you're feeling stuck when it comes to communication and or paperwork. You may be receiving communication and or paperwork from another around the 27th of August, and Spirit saying you will receive kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts, or invitations and or a reason to celebrate. So you may be thinking about coming into partnership with a class in your community, society, social media, technology, starting your own business. Because even though you're thinking, no, you're thinking about the kind words, messages, flowers, or gifts that you may be receiving around the 27th. So it's very important that you get out and you sign up for a class. You do something that really inspires you, because that's where your wish is going to come true and you're going to meet a passionate masculine. And I saw the 28th. Here you are in the next, I feel, few weeks, traveling and or moving, or wanting to travel or move forward, but being confused because someone has the energies of lies and deceit, or you are fearful. So I'm going to clarify with the second Lenormand deck. Virgo love, please. Dear Lord, Spirit, guides, and angels. Yep. So it's time to get really clear about what your personal goals and intentions are, knowing that Spirit will guide you in the direction of a karmic path that was meant to take place at this time in your life. So they're saying, don't allow yourself to become bored and discontent, but instead, again, get clear about what you want to, what tugs at your heartstrings. What is it you've always wanted to learn to do? What is it you want to get the supplies and learn on YouTube? What class is it that you've always wanted to take? Maybe in oil painting or pottery, because that's going to open you up to some playful energy and can also help you to recognize where by which you can make more money, start your own business. Spirit saying we're trying to open up new paths ahead of you, but there are obstacles in the way, and the obstacles are, I feel like, more fear or your inability to get back in touch with that child within. Here you are wanting to give birth to and or travel to or move towards the sun, shining like the sun, feeling like a kid again, receiving unexpected communications that are kind, hoping, wishing, and praying that you can bring an end to a commitment. Okay. It's like your wish comes true. This person comes towards you, and then you start to think about bringing an end to the situation because you see the snake, and the snake is burdening you. The snake is about lies and deceit, someone who cannot be trusted, or they have an addiction of sorts. So by the last week or so of August, I feel like as you are making changes within your home, maybe starting a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or creative idea, that's the path Spirit's trying to guide you towards. They're going to send you signs and synchronicities with the lily energies. This is wisdom about how to obtain more financial abundance, security, and stability in your life. Someone's going to come towards you, but Spirit's guiding you to sweep away from them, because they have sly and cunning behavior. So they're saying, don't devote yourself to someone who cannot be honest. Instead, speak your truth, and don't be afraid to cut away from people who aren't the right one, because there's always going to be another. So you're being tested. This is a test. Waiting, thinking, hoping, trying to figure out, and then recognizing the lesson. Being able to open your heart playfully again to the child within you, and not devoting yourself to people who have sly and cunning behavior. So you're going to receive a test. I think it's going to be around the end of August, early September, but it is a good time to focus on your own personal hopes, wishes, prayers, dreams, talents, and skills, because your soul purpose is calling. And look at, after I shuffled the Osha Zen Tarot, on the bottom you have the Magician. You have the ability to sit in your existence and to think about your purpose and to try different things and plant different seeds, because you, with this Magician energy, can manifest whatever you so choose in the area of success and or fame at this time. So think about singing or whatever it is you've wanted to always do, and let Spirit bring certain tests to you. Okay, because once they see you're ready for an actual soulmate, they will send one in. It may be that you're tested in the middle of the month, and then by the end of the month, when you surpass them, something new comes along that's very fulfilling. All right, beautiful, beautiful reading. All right, so Ernice, let's see here. What's going to happen after I break up with the Libra? Okay, you're a Pisces. Wow, water and air. All right, I just saw Pisces when I shuffled that. Security and stability, commitment to business, organization, a beautiful situation financially. It's like your home environment is beautiful. And look at this, Spirit saying, bringing an end to a commitment or partnership, because it truly was meant to end at this time. And now Spirit's trying to give you more wisdom with the lily energies as to how you can move into a new karmic path. So pray to Spirit, have trust and faith as you research the previous chapters of your life, what the outline of the next chapter going into the second half of 2019 is going to be about. There will be texting, talking, tweeting that's going to make you a little bit anxious in the next few weeks, but you are going through a spiritual transformation. Remember to keep your heart open and to wait patiently for Spirit to bring you the clarity you need if there are children involved. Now, we do have love and romance here, and confusion by maybe the third or fourth week from here. Boredom and discontent with the lady energies, wanting to text, talk, tweet, or communicate with a snake, someone who has sly and cunning behavior, and Spirit saying sweep away from them because they're just going to cause you energies of burden. Okay, so I think Spirit's saying just kind of get in your own space, be very kind and patient with the whole process. Let things transpire as they will. Don't open yourself to anyone else at this time. Devote yourself to everyone who's going to be affected by the situation, family, friends, whoever, and do so in a very patient, light manner, because I keep having the snake show up, and the snake is about lies and deceit or fear. I'm going to check again. Yeah, there's boredom and discontent. And there's fear, maybe, of moving ahead. So what you need to do, so you don't get caught up and stuck here for a period of time, Ernice, emotionally, spiritually, is to come up with this hobby, gift, talent, or skill. Plan the journey ahead. What are what are you working towards this year? And how each and every day are you going to take positive steps towards accomplishing just that? Here you are, quickly and swiftly, bringing an end to moving forward into new paths. probably because of boredom and discontent. It's time to get clear about paperwork as you work on something that tugs at your heartstrings. So find some clarity when it comes to, what do I like to do each and every day? What does my future look like? What am I going to be remembered for? Maybe I can start a gardening something and sell flowers. Maybe I can paint flowers. Maybe I can give birth to a situation regarding a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a financial idea. Yeah, Spirit's saying you have the key to success, especially this week, to free yourself from the burdens and worries about finances. There may be a playful connection, yes, that comes your way. But you need to learn more about some form of well-dressed masculine. If you don't know who that is, it might be someone you meet in the next week and a half or two. Okay, here you are dealing maybe with someone of a bigger build or someone who's financially abundant, secure, and stable, and you're recognizing that there was a long and difficult path. But now you need to recognize the blessings on the other side. And the blessings are that you get to create the next chapter and go forward with the energies of an adventurous child. Okay, open your heart to new communications. You may be finding yourself texting, talking, tweeting with another, whereby your light shines. Okay, you start to feel really happy. This could be around the 12th of September. But these kind words, messages, flowers, and gifts you're receiving, maybe from someone at a distance, not living in your current life's path journey in your home life day to day at this time. These messages and communications that are kind are going to make you nervous. You're going to want to go towards kind words and messages, but you're nervous as to whether or not this karmic path is the right one. So look at that. Spirit saying we're bringing you the lily energies, the wisdom you need about your long-term future when it comes to commitment or partnership, when it comes to your marriage. As that is coming to a close with the coffin energies, because it was meant to at this time, all you need to do is be kind with an open heart and be fair, because you will come out of the situation very secure and stable. Okay, devote yourself to figuring out the next chapter, and know that your wishes are going to come true when it comes to your home environment, and or if you want to move into a new home environment. Yes, get rid of energies of fear and open yourself up to new opportunities and new directions. There's a beautiful path waiting ahead for you, and maybe even a specific communication, but leave it in the friend zone if that's the case, at least for now. Okay, for the next month. I think things could go very well as a result. Okay, Ben Anna, thank you so very much for your donation. All right, we're going to go ahead and do Ben Anna Vado. That's cool. All right, born Pisces, rising Aquarius, need to know about work. I left my job because the new boss wanted me to make unethical changes. What's for me now? Okay, look at that. So here are your energies today. Wanting to roll the dice, Spirit's guiding you when the dice show up to roll the dice and take a risk. Hop, skip, and jump into a new direction, and we will help to make those wishes come true. There is a masculine at a distance when it comes to a building, an organization, a different, better paying position. So Spirit's saying spend the next few days finding clarity about new directions, as this path is ending when the coffin shows up, because it was meant to at this time. So know that if you start today sending out or updating your CV, your resume, and sending out applications, talking to people who are large and in charge, there will be some form of communication that could show up, or paperwork, as soon as the 27th of August. So there will be kind words and messages as you bring something to an end that was meant to end, maybe in the next couple weeks. So here you are, wanting to devote yourself to forward movement, traveling towards that communication or paperwork, recognizing that your wishes are coming true. And then a little bit nervous about signing on the dotted line, feeling a little stuck and trapped in the area of career and finances, but rising above spiritually, understanding the wisdom that Spirit's trying to bring you when it comes to making a change regarding home and or business. So they're saying cut away very quickly from the maze energies of which way do I go? Am I making a mistake throughout the next 3 weeks? Remain very playful. Whoops, here. When it comes to the adventure of finding this person in a leadership position or the adventure of stepping into a leadership position. Open your heart and see the path ahead as an exciting new adventure. You may be moving into the direction of this passionate feminine, or that's you moving into the direction of a new beginning by the end of the month, but you're sweeping away this opportunity because you are fearful of whether or not this is the right path. And look, it is the right path, it is the right connection, circumstance, situation. So whatever you are confused about, write it down, cross it off, and replace it with goals and intentions to get to the truth of, is this the right path for me? And then there may be a little bit of waiting time here to recognize security and stability. Spirit saying, as you research what you've learned about yourself in the past, how far you have come, and who you are today, know that eventually you're going to start to recognize the signs and synchronicities have been showing up, and that divine timing was at work. Yeah, don't allow yourself to feel this is a burdening time. This is an exciting time because it's a new beginning. It's time for a new beginning. Finding clarity through kind words and messages, traveling towards kind words, messages, some form of communication or paperwork. Devoting yourself to a hope, wish, or prayer. Feeling a little bit anxious about a commitment. And then ending with, I feel stuck or trapped because I have to bring an end to the situation. So that's the hard part, right? But the more wisdom you obtain about a new, more successful path ahead, the more you roll the dice and take a risk and get clear about what you're wishing for, the more you will be guided to the right one, whom by which you may not know right now, on the 28th of August. And then you start to think about this ending. Wow. So I'm bringing in the second Lenormand deck for clarification. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Oh, I better plug this computer in. Okay. Whew. Clarification, please, for Banana Bot. So beautiful. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Whoa. Okay, I had a bunch fall out. Traveling or moving away from a situation. There's sly and cunning behavior and confusion. Is this the right path, the right direction? I'm shining like the sun, and I know that I have the key to success when it comes to receiving the communication paperwork that I am hoping, wishing, and praying for. Yeah. So it's about researching over the next month. New opportunities, traveling or moving into the direction of a masculine. Once you come into communication on maybe during a job interview around the 28th, you will be thinking about an ending and how far you have come and where you are headed next. Your wish is coming true, but don't allow yourself to feel trapped, stuck, or fearful. Okay. I'm going to close by pulling one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. And then I'm going to move on down the line. I feel it. Great. Thanks, Virgo love. My past. Okay, hold on. We got to kick someone out of our room who is not in their positive energy because, yeah, we don't want that here. Okay, let's see. There we go. Remember, when you give a negative thumbs down, or you say something negative to someone, you're only hurting yourself, and it will be like a long and difficult karmic reaction. And so if you do things in an uplifting way, you're going to enjoy peace, joy, and happiness day to day. All right, just a quick message. All right, so to close, Banana. Okay, we've got Legacy of Light. It's time to grow into your soul purpose. Recognize how far you've come and who you are now, as you can now create your legacy through whatever it is that inspires you And Spirit's advice is to bring it into form. Amen. And somebody got mad at me for saying amen. What if we're not Christians? What if we're not, I'm not a Christian, so I'm not quite sure where that came from. Remember, what you think in your thoughts is not always the truth. Okay. So the light of wisdom, creativity, radical change, love and respect from one generation to the next, you are going to love what you are creating. Learn from others. Take nourishment and support from those who have come before you. Your ancestral lines, not only in blood, but also in spirit. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become a bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. Okay. So what you are learning, what you always wanted to know or do, you can eventually share with others and teach others. As you communicate and connect with others, you're going to feel so more solid in your foundation that you'll be able to take a connection or leave them behind. Remember, you're the boss, everyone. You're the boss of who comes and goes in your path, right? When we want someone in our path, we're more than happy to welcome them in, consciously, subconsciously, or spiritually. But if someone comes into our path that we know is not good, it's up to us to make the choice to not let them in. Okay? And I'm seeing sly and cunning behavior again. All right. Yeah, I know, Carol. I got rid of them. I did. Thanks, Rhonda. Retha, when will my path open to a promotion? Okay, so Retha, all you do is you click on the $ box below and you make a minimum donation of $10, and I will ask a one question, get an answer for you. Just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and then any questions or concerns that you may have at this time. Oh, thank you, Lisa. She will answer. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Suki, you're fantastic. Thank you so much. I don't read the cards, but good for you for standing up for what is right. Yeah. Hey, Jacqueline. Do something positive for someone. Go out and help someone. Do positive things at this time, and positive things will result. I mean, it sounds so simple, but it really is true. Thank you, Lisa. Trinity, oh, thank you so very much for the donation. Oh, you guys just touch my heart. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to do when I receive that support. Past lover job. All right, here we go. Trinity, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels at 5216. Confused about the path ahead. Independently move towards success is what I heard. Look at that. So right off the bat, Trinity, in the next week, Spirit's saying we're offering you the bridge energies to bridge yourself into a new direction. But there's something you're going to have to sweep away from in the second half of August. So they're saying we want to guide you into the path of making your wishes come true. So when the star shows up, Spirit's saying we want to guide you into the path that is in your highest, best good and will help to make your wishes come true. You may be thinking about kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations from someone at a distance, meaning someone who isn't living in your current home environment day to day with you. These communications, messages, or etc. Are causing obstacles for you. So it's very important, Trinity, to write down what are the obstacles in the situation, cross them off and replace them with exciting new goals and intentions, new hopes, wishes, and prayers that you want to work on that will inspire you and bring you joy day to day in your own personal journey. This will help you to get your mind off of something that is causing you to feel like there are obstacles involved. See, there's confusion here about should I devote myself to this situation, these obstacles, this wish? Will they devote themselves to me because of this communication? Spirit is saying that there is going to be stability and security when it comes to your home environment and or business. So they're saying devote yourself maybe to doing something at home, learning a new hobby, gift, talent, or skill, whereby you can start a second business in the evenings or weekends, you know, selling something that you're manifesting. Yeah, they're saying devote yourself, face your fears, ask for that raise, ask for that promotion, ask for an opportunity to create a project or to present something in the area of finances, or research other paths and opportunities so you can compare them to your income at this time. Okay, so in the next couple weeks, Spirit's giving you the book energies to research the previous journeys in your life, your previous communication circumstances, situations, environments, and what you have learned about yourself, and how now you're going to roll the dice and take a risk to create the next chapter of your life. When it comes to doing something within your own home environment, Spirit saying, roll the dice and take a risk, because a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or new financial direction will indeed bring you the stability and security that you are desiring at this time. So we do have the snake here, which can represent fear. We also have the snake representing lies and deceit. So Spirit saying, research some form of snake energy here. And know that as you roll the dice and take a risk when it comes to your own hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, the things you enjoy doing day to day, Spirit is watching your actions, listening to your prayers, and they're going to help to make your wishes come true when the time is right. Now, around the last week and a half or so of August 2019, we have this passionate masculine, and we have the ring, thinking about a commitment partnership, thinking about a marriage or engagement. And Spirit's advice is to cut away from someone who's of a bigger build, someone who may be very financially abundant, secure, and stable. Cut away from this desire to come into commitment or partnership. Why? Because by the end of the month, you're still going to be in the maze energies of which way do I go? Am I making a mistake? As you are texting, talking, tweeting with this passionate masculine, wanting to meet up and negotiate, but feeling anxious. Write down, what are you anxious about? At some point, you're going to recognize that something has gone full circle, that it serves you no longer. And actually, you're going to be wanting to sneak away from that situation after you've obtained more clarity and released yourself from anxiety, and maybe even met up with this person. And so a lot of people, I feel, are meeting up with others during this weekend. So if you want an answer to a situation, Spirit's saying ask it. But their advice eventually is to sweep away from a situation that involves a group of people, community, technology, society, social media. When it comes to someone who is not living in your home environment day to day with you at this time, the compass is here. So Spirit is saying we will help to guide you into the path of someone who is in your highest best good. Okay, so continue to connect with new groups, take a class in your community, university, and etc. Get out there, because there could be a masculine at a distance that you do not know yet. So here you are waiting, thinking about creativity, finances, money, and or thinking about someone who has water in their chart. You have a very passionate energy and a desire to travel or move towards a playful situation, towards maybe creating a family, or I feel like this is playful. Your playful energy will help you to learn about who you are now and what you want moving forward. Again, you may travel and connect with this person and receive a lot of recognition and attention by the end of the month. But Spirit's saying with the wishing well, we still want to hear exactly what you're hoping to see come manifest. Because some form of communication eventually turns into the energies of burden and confusion. So if there is another, give them wide berth, focus on you and your own personal success, because I do see that you will be succeeding at this time. Research changes when it comes to home or business. Get clear about someone's intentions because they don't look good. You may want to roll the dice and take a risk. In fact, Spirit's advising that you do so. When it comes to your security and stability, pray to Spirit for what you'd like to see come manifest when it comes to money, and they will help for things to transpire when the time is right. So roll the dice and take a risk to see, do you want a commitment or partnership with me, with this masculine? Do you want a future? And if confusion and anxiety set in, then go away from that energy and hand it to Spirit, because divine timing is here to bring you to the truth of this situation that is causing obstacles, this wish whereby you want to move forward, but even by the end of the month, you're unsure of the devotion of another. Yep, texting, talking, tweeting, obtaining more wisdom, feeling anxious, wanting to give birth to and or transfer or move, but then you start to sweep away from that thought and focus on your own playful energy so you can make your own personal wishes come true. And then we have a masculine, look at that. Communication and then confusion. So do not make a decision if you are confused or anxious, is the advice. Focus on you, your hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills, and what you do each day that you can't wait to get up to do, because it offers you so much inspiration and joy in your own personal journey. Someone didn't get enough hugs when he was little. Oh. Hi, heart and soul. Welcome. Thank you for coming. And Lisa says welcome as well. Cheryl, say amen all you want. It's fine with me. Aw, amen means so be it, or I agree. Exactly, and that's how I was using it, but whatever. You know what I do with people who have that negative energy? I do not allow it in my path, and that's a big message for a lot of people right now. Delete and forget about it, okay? You are wonderful. Thank you so much for the advice. Oh, you're very welcome, Banana. Okay, Trinity. Virgo 2 question, last lover, future job. Virgo 2, North Trinity. Virgo 2 question, last lover, future job. Okay, Trinity, if you'd like a 1 question or 2 questions, I guess that could be $20 instead of $10 donation. Just click on the $ box below. Hi, Robin. Oh, and Banana says, thank you, Lisa. I love this channel. I love the love that is within this channel. And, you know, people who attend these channels or come to me for personal readings start to feel a lot of joy in their life. They're telling me that I've helped to guide them out of some form of darkness. And if that's my job, that's what I've been praying to do for other people since I was very, very young. Numbers 3 are my past address. Wow. 4 of my addresses. Wow. Yes, ma'am, Victor. Trinity already donated. Oh, yes. Oh, she did. Okay. So Trinity, Virgo, 2 questions. Last lover or future job? Beautiful. Thank you, Cheryl. And thank you, Lisa, for letting me know. All right, Trinity, let's go ahead and rock and roll. Please bless Trinity with clearly defined messages regarding whatever you need to know. Wow, security and stability. Let me move up a little bit. Last lover, future job. Okay. So we've got the anchor here, security and stability, and we have kind words, messages, flowers, gifts, invitations, or a reason to celebrate. So Spirit's saying if you put out CVs, resumes, and continue to talk to people whom are large and in charge, you will find the stability and security, the kind words and messages, flowers and gifts that you desire. So rise to a higher position. Know that you can do that. Hop, skip, and jump and make these wishes come true in a new direction, because Spirit is going to help you to recognize that. Here is someone of a bigger build, someone who's in a leadership position, and you thinking about kind words and messages, you thinking about your security and stability, you thinking about hopping, skipping, and jumping into a greater position of abundance or leadership. And Spirit saying, as you connect with other people, groups of people via community, society, and organization, technology, your wishes are coming true. And Spirit's helping you when the star card shows up to make those wishes come true. So here you are wanting to sneak away from a situation or dealing with someone who has sly and cunning behavior. And we have you receiving the lily energies by the end of the month. The wisdom you are needing regarding someone who has sly and cunning behavior. We've got a passionate masculine here, and Spirit saying with the clock, divine timing is at work when it comes to that situation, person, etc. So devote yourself to the resumes, interviews, paperwork, and go ahead playfully and excitedly as you manifest your future in the area of career. All right. Now I'm feeling into the next 2-3 weeks. We have you finding more clarity out about something that's at a distance, about some form of obstacles. So it's important to write down whatever obstacles are clouding your ability to move forward, cross those things off, and then set new goals and intentions. You're definitely going through a spiritual transformation, a time of reflection of how far you've come, who you are today, and how now you can move into a bigger, better business organization or financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. Here you are trying to find out more clarity about someone who has the snake energies of lies and deceit. So that could be the obstacles that you need to stop and think about. Okay. Spirit's offering the book energies during the whole month for you to be able to research the past, how far you've come, and to now create the next chapter, to step into the next chapter, to shine like the sun in the next chapter and feel really happy about your life once again. Spirit's saying it's time to commit yourself to a partnership contract so that you can maybe shine brightly when it comes to changes regarding business. Yes. So as you are meeting up and negotiating with others, pray to Spirit with a wishing well for exactly what you'd like to see come manifest, because there's a lot of confusion. Should I or shouldn't I? And that causes anxiety. So Spirit's saying come out of confusion and really think about how far you've come. Spirit's saying with those stork energies and that particular card that you can definitely rise into a higher position of pay. So traveling and or moving towards, again, someone at a distance. Roll the dice and take a risk. Push beyond the burdens. Okay, Spirit's trying to guide you into a new direction. Maybe at the end of the month, you'll be kind of waiting for texting, talking, tweeting. And Spirit's saying you're going to be able to bring a quick and swift ending to feeling stuck or trapped because a karmic and blessed path is opening up for you. Amen? Beautiful. So in the area of love, someone's not being on the up and up. I would instead focus on career and your own personal stability. Come up with a hobby, gift, talent, or skill that will take your mind off of the last lover. It's time to step into the direction of a future job, and at some point you will come into connection with some form of masculine energy, and you will recognize that that path is meant to be. Beautiful. Maybe by the end of August, if you continue to start focusing on new directions, new offers and opportunities as of today. Okay, let me go down the line here. Definitely helped. Oh, Jacqueline, does anyone know the timestamp for Pisces? Well, we haven't done Pisces yet. In fact, we've only done Aries. So if we don't have any other one question answers that you'd like to have, then I'm going to go ahead and move into Taurus. I think for Taurus, I'm just going to bring in the Gilded Tarot deck, and I'm going to just do a Celtic spread. I'm going to keep it pretty simple. We'll see what Spirit has to say. Dear Lord, Spirit guides and angels, please bless whichever Taurus energy I'm reading for during this general reading with clearly defined messages regarding career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance from today, the 8th, on into the weekend and or early next week. So we have a Taurus who may be dealing with someone who is older, who may have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. There is a desire to communicate out with others regarding your financial direction, and that could be in your thoughts, Taurus, for the next couple weeks. You may be wanting to communicate with someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. In the relationship sector, there is indecision, but you've got the major arcana, the hanging man, Taurus, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, to be able to stop and look at things from every perspective for the next couple, 2-3 weeks before making a final decision regarding, for some of you, someone who may be in a leadership position, someone who's very clear and decisive, someone who could be a little harsh with their words. In the creative aspects position, we have a Taurus that's wanting to create a beautiful financial career creative project in their path ahead. This Taurus may be thinking of a very inspiring fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo, mother figure, grandmother, aunt, sister, whoever. This person sets goals and meets goals and gets things done. So use her energy to start to get clear with yourself, Taurus, throughout the weekend as to which path you want to go towards as you think things through. Okay, during this month. Now, in your actions position, you're able to leave behind a path that no longer serves you. That party is over. Okay, in your relationship sector, some Tauruses by the end of August are feeling a little trapped or stuck. Now, I even especially feel during this weekend, but I do feel like these energies are going to be kind of going on throughout the month as you just kind of sit and look at things from every perspective and then make a plan. Okay, emotionally, you are not stuck or trapped. Taurus, the Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. Okay, free yourself, honor your truth subconsciously. In the next, I feel like this weekend, speak your truth in a fair and just manner about what has been keeping you feeling stuck or trapped in some way, because this Taurus day to day is either dealing with someone who has sly and cunning behavior, or they are wanting to sneak away from someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Taking action to recognize that that path no longer serves them emotionally, especially. And now in their inner strengths position, this Taurus is able to lay down a path that they used to be passionate and excited about, to lay down a path having to do with creativity, finances, career, and or a passionate connection with an air sign. Okay. That could be just a friend, a family member going away into a new direction, explaining your goals and intentions. Spirit's blessing you in the next week with a clear direction as a gift from the universe. And you are being guided for the next week to put your energy into setting your goals, having 3 different goals and intentions for your future, honoring your truth so you can come out of your head, okay, of overthinking. You can now manifest greater abundance in your life as you sit and think things through, as you let go and stop crying over spilt milk. Spirit's offering a new cup so you can bring an end to the sadness that was keeping you up at night. Some of you may be feeling sad and down because of a water sign female, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or a motherly figure who's very intuitive. You may be thinking about the soul path ahead, which person, place, circumstance, situation, or environment was meant to be for me at this time. Know that justice is turning in your favor, as someone who may have Libra in their chart is going to be helping you leave troubled waters behind. By the end of the weekend, we have a Taurus who's recognizing that they don't want to receive any empty offers, any empty cups, any unhealthy cups or offers from those who may have addictions, from those whom are unhealthy for the Taurus to have in their life. The High Priestess is going to be here for you to help you to guide you to receive the right signs and synchronicities about a healthy, beautiful, serene home life. So as you make good decisions, as you move into a path of greater joy, is what I'm feeling. The Wheel of Fortune is going to turn in your favor, and you're going to receive a lot of positive communication and recognition. Yep, it's time for new beginnings. It's time for your own stability and security, a fresh path of abundance and joy ahead of you. Take some time to think it through, make a list of what you need to do, all right? And then eventually you'll be able to move into a new direction and leave an old path behind. Thank you, Aletta. A fun life. Hello, Kate. Amen, Trinity. Aquarius. All right. So before we go into Gemini, representing this weekend, maybe early into next week, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, I'm going to do a circle spread with the first Lenormand deck, which I don't do very often. Does anybody have a question they would like answered? It is only during this live video podcast that I offer a 1-question reading for $10. Just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and or a question or concern by which I can meditate on during your reading. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, please bless those born under the sun sign, moon sign, and or rising sign of Gemini, representing today, the 8th of August, 2019, on into the weekend and early next week. All right, so we have a Gemini who's trying to decide what they should devote themselves to today. Going into tomorrow, they're going to be thinking about traveling and or moving into a new direction when it comes to, I believe, finances and career. But in the relationship sector, we have a Gemini who's thinking about making changes when it comes to their home or business situation. So it's about devoting yourself to connecting with others, within your home and family so that you could travel or move into a new home or business situation. Okay, and then during the weekend, we do have the fox. So we have sly and cunning behavior here when it comes to taking action, to decide on the dotted line, to come into commitment and or partnership. Create a way to not continuously try to sneak away from a situation, to look at that situation straight in the eye and say clearly, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to accomplish. Okay. In your emotional aspects position, Gemini, sun, moon, or rising, male or female, you may be feeling stuck or trapped. And the spiritual advice here is to devote yourself to forward movement and to success so that you can make changes when it comes to your home or business or income circumstances. Subconsciously, Gemini, you've got the dice. So Spirit's saying, roll the dice and take a risk to devote yourself to those whom by which you share your home with or your family and friends. Day to day, Spirit's trying to guide you into the path of a karmic person, place, circumstance, or situation. So devote yourself to where you want to go towards and free yourself from any energies of sly and cunning behavior, whether that's within you and you're deceiving yourself or someone else. So in your inner strengths position, Gemini, you've got the strength with the passionate feminine energies to wait and observe for a period of time what you want to do with this commitment or partnership. That's in relationship to a passionate connection. When it comes to finances, now is the time to get yourself settled, to make your wishes come true, to find the clarity that you've been searching for at the end of this week, going into early next week. So we have Spirit guiding you guys into the highest, best path, bringing you out of confusion, offering you financial abundance, security, stability. When it comes to a business and organization, a bigger, better, more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. You're going to talk to someone maybe today, tomorrow, Monday, and that person's going to help you to make your wishes come true. Recognize that this wish has been happening according to divine timing. You are not stuck or trapped as you come into commitment or partnership with a business or organization or even a person. Open your heart to wanting what you are creating. Shift your perspective. Yeah, because we have a Gemini here today who's feeling stuck or trapped, but that Eight of Swords is a figment of your imagination. Think about how you want to communicate excitedly with others, about how you're traveling or moving into new directions regarding home and or business. In relation to other people, the work that you put into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or financial path, you will eventually recognize in the next couple days, 3, 4, 5 days, that your ship is coming in and that you can now share with others that you have freed yourself from feeling stuck or trapped. So Spirit's helping you in the creative aspects position in the next couple of 3, 4 days. As a major arcana, Spirit's helping you to make a decision to not think of things in a sly, cunning way. Like you're deceiving yourself and you're making yourself so you cannot sleep at night. So Spirit's saying, take down the swords of the past, get rid of them. Difficult experiences, people, places, circumstances, open up the blinds and let the sun shine in your life. Take action to sign on the dotted line when it comes to commitment or partnership. You are not stuck or trapped. Now is the time to go excitedly towards that which is being offered to you in the area of creativity, finances, and career is what I feel strongly for the next couple few days. Subconsciously, it's time to roll the dice and come into commitment or partnership because it is there or through this ship that's coming your way, this offer, this opportunity where you're going to feel like you are where you were meant to be. So day to day, Spirit's saying, don't sneak away from the blessings. Don't sneak away from a beautiful, blessed opportunity. Free yourself and instead devote yourself to what you are manifesting and be proud of that. Spirit's giving you the strength to look passionately onto your past and to recognize how far you have come with the Seven of Pentacles, what you have learned, and now how you are taking steps to move yourself into a more fulfilling, joyful path ahead. Your hard work is going to help make your wishes come true For some of you, you may draw someone towards you who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or you're trying to find forgiveness, or you're receiving communication from them. Okay, we have the Emperor and the Wheel of Fortune. So Spirit's saying use the Emperor energies, Gemini, in the next week to get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined, and to recognize when the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor. Good things are on their way. All right. All right. So, Jacqueline, thank you so very much for the donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. I'm going to be doing Jacqueline's reading next. I'm just going to clean up my circle spread here. Kate Finn, generals, give one question. Lisa, you rock. PayPal or Super Chat? Super Chat. I just saw stuck and trapped again. So if you're feeling stuck or trapped, Gemini, Spirit's basically saying that you're doing that to yourself. Okay. We get to choose where we want to go, how we want to get there, and how we are going to look at that process. Are we looking at it as an exciting adventure? Is what I'm hearing. It's time to bring an end to whatever patterns, behaviors, cycles, or thoughts that were keeping you feeling energies of inner chaos, conflict, regret, or heartache. Pisces here, bad luck. Let's talk about Jacqueline's bad luck. Come on, Jacqueline. Let's see what we can get for you. I'm going to bring in the Wisdom of the Oracle deck, and I'm going to be doing a circle spread for Jacqueline at 12039. Okay, you are surrounded by Father, Son, Holy Ghost. It's time for a new hobby, gift, talent, or skill. What are you working on day to day? How are you bringing yourself joy through a creative project? What is it that inspires you? Get those supplies, watch a YouTube channel, maybe start your own small business, start a book, poetry, photography, poetry. Pick something and get excited about that now. Okay, look at this. I didn't even look in the center of your circle spread. Spirit's saying, plant those seeds and remain flexible. In other words, I like to oil paint, do poetry, photography, oil painting, of course, and tarot. So it's about constantly planting those seeds and tending to those seeds in a very exciting manner, seeing which one is going to grow and prosper, recognizing that the one that does is indeed your reason for being here. So as you plant new seeds, I feel in the next week and a half or so, remain flexible. Because in your thoughts, you're going to start to recognize that you planted a seed that actually is evolving. A thought in your mind is opening up, and you're recognizing a new life for yourself. Who are you going to be remembered? How are you going to be remembered when it comes to what you're giving birth to at this time? So in relation to other people, it's time to think about what you are working on. So in other words, pick an hour or two each evening, each weekend, and always sit down at that time, shut off the TV, light a candle, play soft music, and work on what it is that inspires you. Because when I oil paint, I work on the lines and the colors, and I get to free myself from everything exterior to my journey. It's a way to ground yourself. It's a form of meditation. So as you are working on whatever it is in your creative aspects position in the next 3 weeks, you're going to start to have a deep understanding as you think about and relate with others about what it is you are planting seeds of and this new idea you are wanting to give birth to. Spirit saying, just take action to sit between worlds, to really look at what was that no longer serves you, and how you and why you've received this crown on your head, because you have evolved in some way. You've recognized what it is that you've been exposed to, what you always wanted to learn about, what you can do to share with others and inspire others or yourself. So taking action to sit between worlds and to remain flexible, especially over the next week as you plant new seeds. I feel like the whole month is about waiting, thinking about what you want to give life to in your path, thinking through things through when it comes to your ideas, and having a deep knowing of what it is you want to give birth to. Coming into connection with others, your tribe, your peeps. Emotionally, it may be that you are signing up for a class in your community or at your university in the area of oil painting, photography, pottery, poetry, and you start to recognize these are indeed my peeps. I have this deep knowing that this new life experience is what I'm supposed to recognize. So in your subconscious position, know that spirit is bringing you this beautiful treasure on the back of that magical tortoise. As you take time to think things through, especially in relation to other people, as you plant your seeds, remember, as things evolve and you create things, that the reason for being here on earth with others is to reflect what we are creating through others. And the feedback is spirit's way of communicating back to us about what it is we are supposed to be doing here on earth in our journey. So day to day, spirit's saying, go the distance. Don't give up. Continue to plant and tend to those seeds. Continue to remain flexible, as you will have a deep knowing, a deep understanding by the third week from now, as you connect emotionally with your peeps, your tribe, family, friends, customers, clients. That in your inner strengths position, you have the strength here throughout the whole month, is what I'm hearing, of August, to use your imagination, to take action, to sit between worlds as you tend to these ideas and go the distance. So they're saying in the past, remember, all that glitters is not gold. When the gold blows away and the mask comes off, sometimes people, places, circumstances are different than what we expected. Don't let anyone allow for you to feel orphaned. Okay, because we're here to, we come to the earth alone and we die alone for a reason. And that's to come here and connect with other people, to learn about ourselves so we can climb that spiritual ladder to earning our wings, right? So we cannot allow others to make us feel orphaned in our very own path. For some, you have done the work with the chopped wood energies, or you're being guided to chop the wood, to do the work, to put your energy into something so you can enjoy the energies of your milk and honey flowing, so you can feel at peace. Spirit's giving you a leg up to find balance in your life after maybe some form of fated connection in the past, or situation or person. Now you can find balance. And at some point in the next 2-3 weeks, recognize as a new doorway opens up in connection to maybe a group of people, it is time to move towards that. So your advice in the next month is to breathe and trust and have faith in spirit as you pay attention to the signs and synchronicities. Everything is going to happen according to divine timing. This process is going to help for you to let go of unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, and to receive, or you may be thinking about communicating, or a message you receive as to whether or not you want to co-create with another person or a group of people. This process is helping you to mend and to understand that a person, place, circumstance, situation in the past was truly not for you. So you're going to be feeling like you're standing at the fork in the road. And Spirit's saying take some time to understand why things happened in the past and how through each connection, circumstance, situation, you learned about yourself. And now what you want to give your loyal heart to, the Spirit's saying, whatever you create at this time, you're going to recognize is very blessed. So you are in the space by which you were meant to be, and you're supposed to be sharing, well, first of all, creating a solid foundation within you. So what is it that you get excited to get up and do each and every day that inspires you, that you can learn about, because that's what your focus is to be on, and let go of anything that does not allow you to maintain that peaceful energy in your own personal experience. Can't see the timestamps. Shoot. Okay. Jacqueline, definitely been wanting to give up lately. Okay, well, now you have to get excited about something, even if it's coloring in a coloring book. Get the crayons and color your little heart out, because it's not about what you're accomplishing. It's about the fact that you're grounding yourself. This is going to open you up to spiritual advice and new ideas. So it's about grounding yourself before worrying about those around you for some reason at this time. Kate, thank you so very much for your donation. Let's see. Remind me, please, of your sun sign and your questions or concerns, or if you'd like a general reading. You're welcome, Jacqueline. Aletta, is my life going to get better? Okay, so we'll quick do that reading. All you have to do is just click on the $ box below and make a $10 minimum donation, and then I will answer your question. Just provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and any questions and or concerns by which I can meditate on during your read. Okay, so let's go ahead and jump into Cancer. For Cancers, I'm being guided to the Osha Zen Tarot and to do a circle spread. So, dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, please bless whichever Cancer energy I'm reading for at this time with clearly defined messages regarding career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance, and etc. Wow, Cancers, somebody's having a good time. Are you going to be attending a celebration this weekend? Is there a third person for some? Wow, because in someone's thoughts here, whichever Cancer this is, you have schizophrenia energies, the Two of Swords. Which limb do I release? For fear I shall fall and fail. Well, you guys have the ability with the master energy to master your path by not trying to make any decision at all, but to just enjoy connections and celebrations with others and being good with just that thought. Okay. In your creative aspects position, Cancers, this weekend is a time to really give thanks to the peeps in your life, the blessings in your life. Take a walk in nature. Give thanks to all the little things because they want you to feel the energies of the 10 of Cups, serenity, peace, and a happily ever after. Enjoying connections with others, but in your actions position, using the Hanging Man energies to just look at things from every perspective over this weekend into next week before making any serious decisions, okay? You have stress here in your emotional aspects position. What is it you've been fighting with or thinking about for far too long? And now which direction are you planning to go towards? Subconsciously, we have a Cancer who has the isolation, Three of Swords energies. Now is the time to use your tears to cleanse any inner heartache or sadness. Day to day, work on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or a new financial direction. You may be celebrating a win this weekend, some form of inheritance, because you have grown spiritually, because you have mastered a path that caused you heartache and sorrow. So free yourself from the energies of stress by focusing on the little things throughout the next weekend into next week, okay? And we have in your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to celebrate at home, a home change, a home move, a home or business celebration, so that you can just focus on what fulfills you day to day and contemplate what is it that's bringing you energies of stress. I'm going to ask for a 3-card summary to my left for the same Cancer energy. We have a Cancer who is starting out today and tomorrow with the Star card energy. So Spirit's trying to make a wish come true, or you're wishing for a situation with the Knight of Wands energies for a passionate connection to transpire very quickly. But you're feeling burdened, whichever Cancer this is, when your wishes come true, or you're waiting for your wishes to come true in connection to a business offer and or from someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Listen to your inner voice with the High Priestess energies, as she's going to bring you signs and synchronicities that you're going to start to see the light at the end of the tunnel as you observe maybe people at a distance or communications with others over a period of time. Okay, with the Two of Pentacles, it's about taking one step at a time, finding balance. And with awareness, the Chariot energies as a major arcana, you can now burn away from what didn't fulfill you and move towards greater success. So what was it that was burdening you and keeping you tied up in knots? Because Spirit's saying now you can find success through a hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial offer, opportunity, or win. So this is a week to remain very patient and to know that you have the courage at this time to plant new seeds, to push beyond the obstacles, and to bring an end to a situation or person that was not healthy for you. As you sit in the aloneness, don't feel lonely. Enjoy this alone time to recognize your spiritual maturity and to celebrate peace, joy, and happiness in your current journey with the people that you have been blessed with to have in your life. There's going to be a breakthrough here as you sit in the nothingness. The nothingness is about where we start a journey and where we end a journey, where we can stop and think about the Two of Cups energies, a very strong connection that needs to just be put in the friend zone. So you can free yourself from the energies of the Nine of Swords, sadness, unable to sleep at night because of a fantasy with the Seven of Cups. Now it's time to put your passionate energy this weekend into new hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, creative projects, or career direction. Go with the flow and enjoy the fact that there's going to be a new path you can celebrate. They're just saying, put your passionate energy into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or financial direction. Do something that really inspires you, and then go with the flow. The Ace of Cups is showing up, saying that we will help you to give birth to something wonderful in your life, a person, place, circumstance, or situation. But you've got to slow down and recognize that home is where your heart is. Heal and look at things from a different perspective. Sometimes kind words and messages are just that. They will not grow and prosper. So watch out for the energies this weekend of the Seven of Swords, which is self-destruction. Be clear with others about your boundaries. If they don't give in 100%, then you can recognize that something indeed was just a fantasy. Okay, Kate, Cancer art exhibition. Beautiful. Is in a few weeks. I'm hoping I'm on the right track. All right. Which one should we look at for that? I think I'm going to go to the Gilded Tarot deck again. I'm going to do a Celtic spread so I can see the timing more clearly here for Kate. Please, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels. Okay. Wow. So, Kate, you've got the Queen of Swords energies to speak your truth with others about your goals and intentions, and to not be afraid to fairly and justly cut away from anyone or anything who does not serve you at this time. In your thoughts, you may be very passionate and excited about what it is you are creating. And look at that. In the next couple weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, 2.5 weeks, you're going to recognize that you are, through others, receiving finances, coming out of worry and fear about finances and finding solace because there is money coming your way. Now, in your creative aspects position, you have been on some form of long and difficult path. There have been a lot of difficult communications, experiences, circumstances, but those swords are being lit up because they are now dissipating, and you can now take all that you've learned and stand up a stronger soul. You can now honor your truth and know clearly what victory means to you, and what or who does not need to, I don't know, if you're thinking about someone in your thoughts, or you're just passionately excited about where you are headed. But it is the end of an old path. You've learned a lot, and now you've come and been able to climb into the throne of the Queen of Swords and know where you're going, what you want, and how you're going to get there. By the 4th week from now, you have the strength in your actions position to reflect on your goals and intentions, to recognize that indeed an old path is over. Yeah, see, subconsciously, there are 3 cups that are spilt, that something ended and you're still reminiscing on what was, and Spirit's saying we want you to turn around and recognize what is yet to be. So pay attention to when you are receiving abundance. Give thanks to Spirit for that abundance. Remain very passionate about what it is you are creating. Yeah, see, day to day, you've got the 9 of Swords. This is about up at night with worries and fears. But Spirit's saying, let go of your worries and fears. The past is dissipating, and you've now become like the Queen of Swords. You know where you're going, you know what you want, and how you're going to get there. So in your inner strengths position, you have the strength to bring an ending to what was keeping you up at night. And again, to think things through and set new goals and remain patient. That one path is ending and a new exciting journey of victory is beginning. So here you are setting goals and meeting goals with the Queen of Wands energies, able to make a decision about or contemplating a decision about maybe two different paths, two different ideas, maybe meeting someone else who is large and in charge. Maybe they're a business owner. Maybe you can learn something from someone else. You may come into connection in the next couple, 2.5, 3 weeks with someone who has Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn in their chart, or they're going to help to make you an offer of financial abundance and security, but you're unsure. They may want to go into business with you, or you're wanting to advance with your business ideas. Remain in the Nine of Pentacles energies is what I'm hearing. Remain very independent and secure so that should these Four of Cups, an offer come towards you, you can be clear about the efforts you put in and the opportunity that's coming your way with the Three of Wands in the area of finances and career. You can bring an old path to a conclusion, maybe having to do with someone who had air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and to now step into the Queen of Pentacles energy of beautiful surroundings and plenty of money in the bank. So as you're working on your soul purpose, is what I'm hearing, you're going to be kind of reflecting on how far and long it took for you to get here. But Spirit's saying we're trying to overflow your cup with peace, joy, happiness, abundance, prosperity, and good health. We will guide you. So have the courage to move into the right direction. Somebody may be very passionate and excited about how they do business. And at some point, I feel in the next 2 to 3 weeks, you're going to be contemplating whether or not you want to fight this battle anymore. It could be a passionate masculine, again, tied to the past. But you're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel. How far you've come since you were a child, maybe reflecting on your childhood or a situation I feel like you're recognizing how far you have come. And therefore, whatever has been keeping you up in your head, you can now be freed from. Okay, you're keeping yourself stuck. But the truth is coming when you receive a lot of attention and recognition in the next 2 to 3 weeks. An old path that you put a lot of energy into can now be laid down, and an inspiring, passionate new beginning can begin. But you're going to be a little confused at the end of the month. Spirit's saying use the Hanging Man energies to look at things from every perspective before making a decision as to what a happily ever after means to you. The High Priestess is going to bring you signs and synchronicities about a new journey, a new offer, a new opportunity. I do feel like you're going to be celebrating, maybe by the 9th of September, a new direction of greater fulfillment. But I think it's through your own ideas. You may be connecting with another, but they're kind of closed off. You may be connecting with someone who may have Sagittarius in their chart, but either way, with the Temperance Angel, it's a time to heal as you set new goals, as you give birth to a beautiful home and business environment in your personal life, and leave behind anyone or anything who cannot be trusted. Okay? All right, Kimberly, thank you so very much for your donation. I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So we're going to do Kimberly's reading, Capricorn, taking a big test tomorrow. Just need to be finished with the school once for all. I need to pass. Let's take a look with the same Gilded Tarot deck. So, wow. The Queen energy was upside down, okay? So Spirit's saying remain hopeful with an open heart, trust in your intuition. If there's something you need to go back over in your notes, test that area again. In your thoughts, you are hoping for communication when it comes to what you are working on as you listen to your intuition. Look at this. In relation to others, kind words and messages are coming your way. And creatively, you're moving forward excitedly, happily, because in your actions position, you're recognizing that you're going to be receiving a lot of recognition and attention because of this positive communication in relation to others. And emotionally, you can now bring a situation to an end that was keeping you trapped or stuck. Honor your truth. Start to plan the path ahead of what victory means to you. Or day to day, you're going to start doing so, getting excited about your future. So in your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to not give into confusion, illusion, or worry, okay? But to find more clarity as you listen to your intuition and maybe study again a little bit more about whatever area that may have you a little confused. Other than that, free yourself from worry. Have faith and trust in spirit and your prayers. Yes, because eventually you're giving birth to a beautiful reason to celebrate with family and friends. Yep, someone's coming towards you. Maybe your professor or someone has water in their chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or you're going to be telling others about your success. Bringing to a completion what was and starting a new path. Beautiful. I want to do a yes, no here. Please clarify these messages with the Angel Answers deck by Doreen Virtue. Whoa. Okay, another jumper. Look at that. Don't stop. Keep studying. Keep looking. Use every last minute you have. In your thoughts, your health will improve as you go into this very excitedly with positive faith. Celebrating communication with someone else and in the relationship within the next few months. Recognizing that as you are moving forward, big happy changes are taking place. So in your actions position, remain positive that you will be receiving a lot of positive attention and recognition because you trusted in spirit and brought an end to feeling stuck or trapped. Spirit saying a year from now, as you honor your truth and move towards victory during this next week in your path ahead. Spirit's giving you the strength to get more information as you continue to receive recognition and attention. So basically, free yourself from any negativity. Look at that on the bottom of the deck. No need to worry. So many blessings of great luck to you. Christi, thank you so very much for the donation. Let's go ahead and look at your question. So Christi, at 145.35, thinking about home or business, spirit is around you. You're being guided to contemplate and listen to your intuition at this time, especially today and tomorrow. Okay? I'm being guided to the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan, and I'm going to do a circle spread. So Virgo Sun, romantic outlook for August, past Gemini or new Pisces, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Christi. Okay. So are you this weekend getting together and celebrating good times with family and friends? What are you celebrating or what are you wanting to celebrate in the area of home or business? In your thoughts position, you may be contemplating, is this a karmic connection? Which connection is the right one? In relation to others, you have the Lover's energy, indecision about who and or what is the karmic connection for you. In your actions position, in the next 2-3 weeks, you have the Fool energy. So Spirit's saying with the 0, it's not about taking a step yet. It's about observing who gives their heart most to me, who truly shows that they love me. Thinking will prevent you from hopping, skipping, and jumping off a cliff. Take action to sit back and observe. Which is closed off? So I'm hearing like a process of elimination. Who's closed off emotionally, spiritually? Because this person will not open up financially in the future, or emotionally or spiritually. So emotionally, by the end of the week, I think you're recognizing what it is or who it is that you're tired of fighting a battle with because they won't open up. Subconsciously, it's about making sure of a balanced connection, okay? A decision does not need to be made now during this month, but day to day as you connect out with others. With the 3 of Wands, putting your energy into home and or business as you creatively plan the future, as you observe who is most closed off, who needs to go. Day to day, you're going to recognize that your ship is coming in as you plan things, as you observe. So in your inner strengths position, You have the Justice energies. You have the strength to find balance in the situation, to cut away from anyone or anything, that is closed off emotionally, spiritually. Still, I'm not getting a sign here. So in the next week and a half or two, you are healing and are being guided to set new goals and intentions about who, as you observe, you're going to come together with. It's like you want to make a wish come true because there's passionate communication, but there's passionate communication with someone here who has a love them or leave them attitude. You put a lot of energy into a situation and Spirit's saying you can start a new direction, but be clear about who needs to be cut away from. Research what you put a lot of energy into and recognize those who don't see things from the same perspective. You may be receiving a lot of attention and recognition, but there are energies of the Seven of Cups, which is fantasy and illusion. And then we have heartache. Who were we deciding through? Gemini. Stopping and looking at things from every perspective. Coming together with others. Celebrating communication. Waiting on someone who's dragging their feet. Feeling trapped or stuck because the Gemini is being childish. So the High Priestess is going to bring you to the truth of a situation regarding your passionate energies. Have the courage to recognize that a small cup of love is just that sometimes. It's just kind words and messages that aren't meant to really go anywhere. So we've got the major arcana, the Chariot. You're being guided to leave behind empty cups, paths that are said, done, and over, so that you can move into the direction of greater success. You're going to start to see the shadow side of the Gemini. And then we've got the moon, right? Yeah. Pisces, Wheel of Fortune turning in your favor. Looking at the Pisces, wondering if it's a true offer of love or not, wanting to give birth to a connection, circumstance, or situation. So we have someone who's focused on their finances, and the other one is just passionately having a good time. So they're saying, listen to your intuition as you think about family, children, marriage, the future. Yeah, they keep saying, put a lot of energy into a new path in love. There's indecisiveness. I'm seeing all the way through almost to the end of August. And then you're able to bring a completion to a situation because you start to recognize who it is that finishes your sentences. You're starting to recognize a karmic path, a karmic direction. You're starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel and wishes coming true in the area of career and finances. And you're getting passionately excited about bringing something to an end so you can use the strength energies to enjoy great financial independence. The Pisces is coming towards you, I feel, in September, wanting to have a good time, and you're thinking about making changes to your home, and then some form of realization happens that this person is kind of cold and shut off. I feel like there's a third person that will be the right one, and that really, I don't think either one of these are. I think they're saying connect with a third person as you wait and observe. Don't make any decisions this month. Okay, let's go ahead and move into Danielle or Danielle. Danielle. Gemini, Danielle, dealing with Aries male. Just walked away even though I love him because he won't commit. Is this over? Well, did you walk away because you know it's over, or why did you walk away? Is what Spirit's asking. All right, I'm going to bring in the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue for this. And I'm going to be doing a circle spread. Thank you, Danielle, for the donation. Whoop, whoop. All right. Gemini. Any other Geminis dealing with a fire sign? Out of curiosity. Okay, let's go ahead and start. Look at that. In the center of your circle spread, there's this strong desire for reconciliation. In your thoughts, you want to give this relationship a chance. So why did you walk away? In the relationship sector with others, Spirit is saying focus on your finances and career. It could be that through your career or creative ideas or starting your own business or taking a class somewhere, you're going to have an opportunity to give other relationships and partnerships a chance. Creatively, you really, in the next, I feel 3 days to 3 weeks, are really thinking that this is the one. And Spirit's advice in your actions position is to get to know each other slowly. As you reveal your innermost selves, your bond can deepen. So remember, passionate communications are like our human side. I want what I want when I want it. And then we get it and it falls apart because there was no foundation. A foundation or compassionate relationship is about patience and kindness. It's about resisting the passion as you wait to build long-term memories and goals and intentions together. Because compassionate relationships that are patient and kind are the ones that will last. So that is your advice in the actions position for the next month. Emotionally, Spirit is saying keep an open mind because this person may be a lot different than what you had expected. And subconsciously, I feel by the end of the month, you're going to start to see red flags. So day to day, go ahead and express your love. Love is about patience and kindness. Love is about giving your heart of kindness and patience to another without the expectation of anything in return. Having the strength by the end of the month or early September to recognize that this person just doesn't see things from the same perspective as you do. So Spirit's advice in the next couple weeks is to release your ex. Know that you deserve love. It's time to heal and forgive others, for we all know not what we do. Recognizing that there has been a separation in the next 2-3 weeks when it comes to a strong magnetic attraction. But again, forgive and figure out what it is you were meant to learn about yourself. Take time to retreat. Yes. Surpass temptation and deception, for Spirit wants to guide you into the path of the right one. They're hoping that by the end of the month, Spirit is that you will recognize energies of codependency, where we can become addicted to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, or even a thought. Your romantic feelings are always real and worth exploring. And at some point, you're going to recognize that there is unrequited love. But their advice here, they're saying, is go and have a trip with family or friends, especially this weekend. You're very attractive at this time, and you could meet someone new by which you could go into a deeper commitment or maybe an engagement someday. So I'm going to just check the energies of the Gemini at this time, even though I'm pretty sure what I'm feeling. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on here? All right. I feel like this Gemini is focused on basically having fun. There are energies here of self-destruction, either in yourself or the other person. Spirit saying compromise and accept the connection as is without trying to change it into anything else. All right, we'd like to see the energies of the Gemini, of the Aries. Okay. Same thing I got before. Okay, so we have an Aries here who is enjoying their abundance, their contentment, their joyfulness, their family, their friends, their life. They are hoping, wishing, and praying for more abundance. And in the relationship sector, they're being guided to tune in and think about, what is it you are offering, Danielle? This person is a miser. They're closed off. Yes, they're taking action to come in very passionately with a love them and leave them attitude because they are looking at different possibilities. So hopefully they're going to see you as the Queen of Swords. Speaking your truth, not afraid to cut people out of your path. telling them it's black or white, it's yes or no, so that you can get your answer and be done. And that's what's going to mess with their head. Not that you should, but I mean, it's about speaking your truth. It's about having morality, walking in the energies of morality. That's what's going to make them think a little deeper about the situation. They have the strength to communicate kindly, but they were just looking at the situation as a fantasy, having a good time, and then they brought it to an end, and they were good with that. Or an end happened, and they were good with that. So they're there to be playful, but if you want something long-term, your advice is to speak your truth and say, do you want a long-term future with me or not, if that's what you have to do. And once they say no, then you move on, okay? So if you need that clarity, speak your truth. And I think this person will say to you that they don't want a long-term commitment, at least at this time, or with you. And that's fine, because the truth will set you free, right? All right, let's go ahead and move into the energies of Leo. Any Leos in the house? Whoop, whoop. He won't commit. Yeah, he doesn't want to. But if you want to know more, just ask him, do you want a long-term future with me or not? And if the answer is no, then let go. Okay? I think there's someone else you're supposed to meet, but as long as this person is in your mind, in your space, in your life, they're blocking you from letting a soulmate connection come through. All right, so Leos, we have Leos who have the high priestess energy. You have the ability with the pomegranate seeds to plant a new path, a new journey, a new idea. You have obtained a lot of wisdom about a situation, or you will be, so pay attention to the signs and synchronicities this weekend as you contemplate your plans. All right, in your thoughts, you may be feeling like someone's offering you an empty cup and you're trying to get to the truth of a situation, Leo. In your relationship sector, within two others, you've got the 5 of Wands. You're up in your head. You're trying to get to the truth of, is someone offering me a true cup of love or an empty one? There could be a Leo dealing with an older air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. This person is very clear and decisive. They're very motherly, but they also are very goal-orientated. And I don't know, you may be thinking that they're not opening their heart to you, or that there's some form of distance there. So Leo, in your actions position, you have the Queen of Coins energies. For some Leos, you may be trying to create a connection or situation with someone who has air in her chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and yet you're taking action to connect with someone who is in a leadership position of sorts, someone who may have Earth in her chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So there's indecision here, trying to get to the truth of maybe who should I give my love to? I need to speak my truth to another, and I want security, stability, happiness, and joy in my life. Therefore, I'm going to take action to emotionally speak and recognize, is there balance in this connection? Is there equal give and take here? Because subconsciously, we have a Leo who's been researching a situation for a long period of time, and it's kept you up in your head. So day to day, it's about getting back in connection this weekend with family and friends, children, nieces, nephews, grandchildren. Maybe even someone who has Libra in her chart is what I'm feeling from that card. So you can get more clarity about, is this a fair and balanced connection? Taking action to maybe be this motherly, giving, caring energy who wants to provide and create a wonderful weekend with another. In your inner strengths position, there's indecision. Spirit saying, take off the blindfold, cut away from whatever is making you feel unsure, and create victory. Plant new, exciting goals and intentions for your future. And make sure that you are feeling balanced, that through a connection with another, if somebody's questioning the balance of this connection, and Spirit's saying, if someone's opening their heart to you, it's because karma is now turning in your favor. Do I see any other water signs? You have someone who's very intuitive, or you're very intuitive at this time, trying to make the highest, best decisions. fearful of communicating with another who may be dealing with, somebody's dealing with an unhealthy energy, or you're carrying unhealthy energy. There's fantasy and illusion when it comes to your home. What do you want to create and celebrate with when it comes to another? Looking at things from every perspective when it comes to a newer financial, abundant, secure, and stable situation. Should I or shouldn't I choose someone who has Earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? What am I offering? Or what is that person offering me? Well, we have someone coming towards you, Leo. I feel like by the weekend or into next week with the Knight of Cups energies, wanting to have a lot of playful and energy, playful communication. And your wishes are coming true. Some of you are in your element with the strength energy and are able to leave behind old worries, fears, circumstances, situations, people, things that have become dilapidated, and now you can make your wishes come true. Somebody's feeling trapped or stuck, but it's time to walk away from a situation that keeps leaving you sad, depressed, or feeling poverty conscious. Okay? The sun's going to shine if you look for the correct path ahead when it comes to career, finances, creativity. What is it you want to give birth to? Now you have the Empress energies to give birth to a person, place, circumstance, situation, a hobby, gift, talent, or skill, to manifest victory, to step into a leadership position, and or make a decision about someone who has Earth in their chart. What the heck? I'm going to bring in spiritual guidance for this Leo. When I'm done with Leo, I will open up a moment for anyone who would like a one-question answer. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, this is the Wisdom of the House of Night deck by PC Cast and Colette Baron Reed. So Spirit saying, focus on your truth. What do you want to create at this time today? As tomorrow you may, or even today and tomorrow, we have a Leo who is trying to recognize a love offer to see if it's the truth, but someone sees things from a different perspective. And that's why there are complicated energies in relation to others. So speak your truth about what you want. Go out into the woods, into your grove with your couch, your kitty cat, and your blanket, and get clear about your goals and intentions. What is it that fulfills you each and every day? Now's the time to take action, to get the supplies, to sign up for a course, to create a small business, to do what it is that inspires you day to day. It's about finding balance as you set new goals and intentions and go after them. As you communicate with others, recognizing what it is that makes you feel balanced and content in your journey. Yeah, someone here, this Leo's been researching a passionate connection. The lust of the flesh that has complicated things. And now they're thinking of the past with hope in their heart. But they're indecisive. And Spirit's saying with the fragment energies, you have the strength this weekend to get to the truth of the situation, because you're only seeing a fragment of the truth. Somebody's feeding a Leo a bunch of baloney, and it's making this Leo feel stuck or trapped. It could be that this Leo is just getting in their own way, is a strong message. I feel like I want to close with one card from the Sacred Rebel deck by Alana Fairchild for this Leo, whichever Leo I'm reading for during this general reading. And then we'll go ahead and jump into Virgo if we don't have any one question reads to do. Whoa. Wow, these cards are crazy today. So yeah, it's the time for the spirals of manifestation. Leo, it's time to come up with what it is that inspires you and to work on that each and every day. To not only give love, but to allow love and inspiration to come towards you. You are now free from judgment. You are now free to love. And remember, love is about patience and kindness. It's not about just the lust of the flesh. And if something is complicated and it's keeping you stuck, then you need to speak your truth or just cut away from it and move on. Okay? Wow, 19 thumbs up with 20 people. Whoop, whoop. Thank you so much for your thumbs up energy. All right, we're going into Virgo. Anybody have a one question answer you are requesting or needing? I'm also offering the summer special, which is a 15-minute video reading for just $25. If you'd like to give it a try, just email me at josiek42@gmail.com. My price list will be in the box below for other readings, such as the 1 month, 3 month, 6 month, and yearlies. Okay, so here we go. Virgo, in the center of your reading, some of you may be thinking of someone who may have Sagittarius in their chart. Either way, you've got the major arcana Temperance here, so Spirit is helping you to heal from the past and to set new goals and intentions for your future. Today going into tomorrow. Tomorrow you may be thinking about a path that you put a lot of energy into in the area of creativity, finances, career, or passion. Okay, in the relationship sector, you are being guided with the Hanging Man energies as a major arcana to stop and look at things from every perspective this weekend, to really get clear about what it is that's got you up in your head and frustrated, and then to take action, creative action, to research how you want to move ahead, to research with the number 8, old unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles when it comes to finances, career, or connections with others. In your emotional aspects position, if you go and research a situation, you are going to emotionally start to shine the sun. Feel like the planets are flowing beautifully around you, everything going smoothly, feeling like a kid again. So in your subconscious position, some Virgos by Sunday are leaving a path behind that no longer serves them after much thought, probably because there was a Sagittarius involved. Day to day, we have a Virgo who is leaving troubled waters behind, leaving a path related maybe to a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio behind, maybe leaving a connection to a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini behind. You now have the strength of the 7 of Wands to decide what battles you want to continue to fight and or which direction you want to go towards next in the area of creativity, finances, career, or passion. So you're starting off today and tomorrow frustrated. There's a lot of inner chaos and conflict. Spirit is advising you with the Chariot energies to travel or move into the direction of greater success because you've come a long way. And now you can move into the path of greater fulfillment and leave a path behind that was becoming a weight on your back, however that applies. For some, you may be dealing with someone with the moon energies who has Pisces in their chart, and you're trying to have faith. Know that when faith shows up, Spirit's going to give you the strength to free yourself from indecision. And this weekend, again, to maybe go towards someone who may have water in her chart, Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio, or to open up and listen to your intuition when it comes to what was making you feel sad or conflicted. All right. It is time to come together and connect with another, maybe have a good time with someone, or even lunch or coffee with someone who's answered your questions. They feel like a soulmate, a soul connection. This is you guys in your element, coming into connection with others while you're in a leadership position, maybe clients, partnerships. There's a feeling here Sunday, I feel like Saturday and Sunday, like you don't have enough. You're closed off emotionally for some Virgos. You want to bring an end to a situation, but you're worried about what people will say. So Spirit's saying it's up to you to manifest a new passionate direction, a new exciting hobby, gift, talent, skill, or passionate connection with another. Because someone here hasn't been sleeping at night and they're starting to get a little edgy. All right. So by the weekend going into maybe early next week, there's still indecision here about making changes to home or business, wanting to celebrate a connection with others, wanting to get clear about some form of attention and recognition that you've received in the past is what I'm hearing. So it's time to honor the truth by planting seeds, checking things out, paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. Or am I receiving the offer, the opportunity, the finances I've been hoping for? Am I receiving 100% from someone else whom by what I want to put 100% into? For some, you're leaving a situation behind in order to go towards a feminine energy who has beautiful surroundings, financial abundance, who has an open, caring, loving, giving heart, who may have, again, Earth in her chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Wishes coming true when it comes to Queen of Swords for some of you. Whoever's been dealing with a feminine air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You may be coming to the realization that it was a three-party situation that was messing things up for you. And now you're able to leave troubled waters behind. Now you're researching the path ahead which is right on time. Okay, we're at a point where during the month of August, we get to decide, do I want to repeat old patterns, behaviors, or cycles with a different person, circumstance, or situation? Or am I going to recognize the lesson that I put myself through and learned about? Look at, there's a Virgo here who wants a happily ever after, a peace and serene life with another who feels like a soulmate connection, but they've been dragging their feet. And Spirit's trying to give them the strength to come into connection with maybe someone who has fire in her chart or his, Sagittarius or Leo, and to get clear. Do you want a commitment or partnership? Do you want this contract or client? Wow. Okay, so let's go ahead and go into Libra unless someone has a one question to be answered. If someone's still there, please give me a quick message, because every time we hit like 2 hours, I feel like, I don't know if it slows down or cuts off. Long time. All right, I'm going to quick do just some Celtic readings for Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Thank you, A Fun Life and Maggie. Thank you, Lisa and Cheryl. Okay, Libras. Thinking about a bigger, better, more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation in the area of business, finances, and or greater abundance. Thinking about something that grew very quickly, that came in unexpectedly. And now this Libra is thinking, do I want to continue to give to these current circumstances when it comes to finances, career, and etc.? In the past, there was communication regarding a younger earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, or there was communication that started out small regarding a business or organization, offer, or opportunity. So you guys have the strength in the next few days to speak your truth about what you want when it comes to refreshing a love connection or coming into partnership with a new love connection. Some of you may be receiving some form of communication from someone who has air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, about maybe someone who has earth in their chart, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. So they have a sign like you. Yes, look at this. So Spirit's saying someone may come towards you who is older, who may have air in their chart like you, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. It may come in quickly and or unexpectedly. And you have control over deciding, do I want to create a new path in love or not? Hoping and fearing that you're going to have to make changes when it comes to business, career, finances, etc. Knowing in the outcome position by Sunday going into Monday that all the work you have been putting in connection to another, you are starting to see your ship come in when it comes to a new home, a new business, financial offer, opportunity, or passionate direction. So there is going to be some form of communication, and there's indecision here for this Libra. Should I or shouldn't I move into a new financial direction, or for some in the direction of maybe an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn? Yes. So that you can help with the situation is what I'm feeling, this man with this child and or a situation involving your past. Okay, leaving a path behind so you can celebrate a new home or business situation. Someone may be moving towards you very passionately and excitedly with their goals and intentions in mind. For some of you, they may have fire in their chart. But we have a Libra here who's wanting to sneak away from a situation and go towards the Empress energies to give birth to a person, place, circumstance, situation, and to now research how they're going to move forward. They're feeling a little stuck or trapped, but financial independence is available to you if you so choose to head in that direction, maybe early next week, Libra. Yeah, bringing an end to heartache, moving on to greener pastures, thinking things through, resting and reflecting. Someone may come towards you very quickly in this deck. The Knight of Coins moves very quickly. And they may come towards you, this earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn, quickly and unexpectedly. And it's kind of leaving you, or it did in the past, a little bit confused about the area of finances, about whether or not this is a true offer. But you got control over this, Libra. You are like the Queen of Coins. You've got the strength to make the right decisions as to how you can assist another with creating success in their path ahead. You've been through a lot, and your experience can help guide someone else. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into Scorpio. Scorpio, I'm being guided towards the Psychic Tarot deck by John Holland, and I'll be doing a Celtic spread. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female. Balance, okay? You're being guided to find balance in your life at this time. Some Scorpios may be contemplating a new path, a new direction. The High Priest is recognizing as he reads your life story that you have obtained a lot of wisdom, Scorpio, and that you need to maybe just think things through and remain balanced before moving ahead over the weekend or early next week. In relation to others, if you are coming up with a hobby, gift, talent, skill, a financial path, idea, starting your own business, connecting with a new business, you're going to recognize that prosperity is beginning as you start a new chapter, as you take all of your wisdom and knowledge and remain very balanced about where it is you want to go, the seeds you want to plant in relation to others. Creatively, it is time to free yourself from old energies of conflict or defeat. There is some temptation here this weekend, Scorpio. So take action to remain balanced, as someone could come towards you and fill you with a bunch of baloney. Focus on your own prosperity, because this person may leave you with the energies of inner conflict and defeat. Emotionally, as you remain balanced over the weekend, Scorpio, you're going to understand that as you create greater prosperity in your own journey, that the wisdom you are obtaining and the new chapters you are starting financially, creatively, is what's keeping you balanced. Subconsciously, you're going to start to recognize triumphant success as you cut away from some form of temptation, conflict, or defeat and move into the path of victory. So day to day, over the weekend into early next week, Scorpio, you're being guided to sit in solitude and to free yourself from energies of inner chaos, conflict, and etc., so that you can find balance. Because as you find balance and you work on a new chapter regarding your prosperity, your finances, love is going to come to you. So you have the strength to push against energies of deception and envy and to remain balanced, as someone unhealthy will be tempting you this weekend. Wow. Thank you, Chanel, so very much for your donation. Will my Taurus commit to me? Okay, so I just need another $5 because the minimum is 10, and then please provide me with your sun sign. Will my Taurus? Okay. All right, so in a 3-card summary to my left with the same Psychic Tarot Oracle deck, pardon me, Scorpio, they're saying today and tomorrow it's time to just imagine yourself letting these memories of love go out into the ocean. It is time for positive movement forward. So you're being guided to listen to your intuition when it comes to who and or what needs to be sacrificed today or tomorrow from your life. It's time to focus on material and financial changes and to know that as you free yourself from old energies of inner chaos and conflict, you will start to feel the energies of rejoicing in celebration. So you may be celebrating something this weekend and come into connection with some form of temptation. And you're going to feel like there is a fulfillment of your wishes when it comes to this temptation. But Spirit's saying, listen through your crown chakra. Recognize what caused you emotional loss in the past. Someone may come towards you quickly and or unexpectedly. So with the sacral chakra, Scorpio, you're being guided to obtain more wisdom about your foundation, your achievements. You have control over the manifestation of success in your own journey in the next week. By Sunday, going into early next week, they're saying listen through your third eye chakra as you speak your truth to others. Stand your ground when you feel the energies of mental conflict regarding some form of temptation. As you run into obstacles or challenges, that's Spirit's way of blocking you, telling you that that is not the right direction. Instead, they're saying focus on your victory and success. It's time for new beginnings, recognition, reward, a solid foundation, and then your heart chakra will be able to open up and receive someone new if you are single. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and move into Sagittarius. Sagittarius, I am being guided to go to the Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed. I got to cut this one in half because I have big hands too, but this is a big deck. Okay, please clarify for Sagittarius during today, the 8th of August, into and through the weekend or early the next first few days of next week. Okay, so we have some Two of Water right off the bat, enjoying a karmic, beautiful connection, shining like the sun. Coming out of confusion and illusion, starting to see the light at the end of the tunnel when it comes to finances and career. Thinking about a long and difficult path. Trying to free yourself and to give birth to freedom, new wishes. Wanting to manifest connections with others, a new direction. And by the end of the weekend, receiving some form of passionate communication. As with the Fool energies, you may start to decipher, do I want this passionate new direction? For some with the Queen of Air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Recognizing that your wishes are coming true through some form of communication here. Maybe with this air sign. Wanting to leave behind a path that no longer serves you with this Queen of Fire, who is a very passionate, intense, hardworking energy. Sag, Aries, or Leo like yourself. Communication from an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, is the path by which this Sagittarius is contemplating going towards. So there you have the strength to come to the realization of a situation with the Tower that is rather surprising. The Ace of Water is reconnecting in your current path of love as you maybe travel at a distance, or bringing a completion to a situation and starting a new path in love with another. It's about making the right decision. You're going through a spiritual transformation. Fantasy and illusion. Think things through before cutting away from a situation completely. All right, Chanel, thank you so very much. You're a Pisces. All right, we're going to go ahead and get to that one last little message here for Sag before we close. Again, with the same Good Tarot deck by Colette Baron Reed. Yeah, pain, anguish, suffering, with connection to someone who you really connect with. Now, the Three of Earth is about putting your energy into finances and career, and or involving a third person. Seeing the ending of a connection, a passionate connection. Dealing with a King of Air and a King of Earth. So this Sag is thinking about a male air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, and or a male earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. Should I stay or should I go? Is this love, or is it a time for a new chapter? Wow. So it's Chanel's reading next. I'm going to close Sagittarius with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild. And I had two cards jump out. Let's take a look. It's time to bring a new project, hobby, gift, talent, skill, or direction to life. So spend this weekend dreaming a beautiful dream. You are not a sacred fool where somebody uses you as a puppet. You are in control of your actions, your thoughts, your goals, and intentions. So you've got the she feels, she knows energy. Am I in the path I want to be, or do I want to go into a new direction? It's time to see the real you and to get beyond all that you have learned, because you're being blessed with an offer or opportunity to create something wonderful in your life at this time. Defend to the end that which is worthwhile in your life. So to close for Sagittarius, I'm reading the Come to Life energy. This has to do with home or business. Father, Son, Holy Ghost. Number 3, they're all around you, protecting you. They're saying now's the time, Sagittarius, to create your creations this weekend. There is no going back to the old ways. Let go and embrace your new calling. Okay, so it's time for something new. Let your tears cleanse away the past and give to what is truly worthwhile towards your future. Okay, relax the hold of the darkness and be at cause. What is it and how is it? You're bringing joy to your own personal journey day to day. Okay, Sag? Okay, Chanel, I'm being guided to do a circle spread using the Osha Zen Tarot. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels, Pisces, regarding the Taurus. All right, wow. Chanel, you've got the 9 of Swords, sorrow, sadness, not able maybe to even sleep at night. But Spirit saying, shift your perspective. Write down, how can I create a breakthrough in my life? How can I push beyond this sadness and create something that inspires me day to day? Writing, drawing, painting, photography, pottery, poetry. Because in relation to others, you could flower and bloom and climb into the throne of the Queen of Pentacles, who has beautiful surroundings, plenty of money in the bank. She sits on a solid foundation. Her heart is open, but she's in control. So creatively, Spirit's saying it's time to go through a spiritual transformation and allow anything to spiritually come to an end in your thoughts. Say, I'm bringing an end to anything that has caused me sorrow in my life. In the actions position with the isolation, 3 of Swords energies, it is time to allow your tears to cleanse you from old energies of heartache. Emotionally, it's time to compromise. It's time to come together with those who may be a little bit different than you, and to just give patience and kindness with an open heart without the expectation of receiving anything in return at this time. Subconsciously, you have the major arcana, the Empress. So Spirit's saying we are helping for you to give birth to a person, place, circumstance, situation, environment, a hobby, gift, talent, skill, or starting your own small business so that you can enjoy this beautiful flowering energy of the Queen of Pentacles. Day to day, it's about honoring your truth, cutting away from anything or anyone that causes sorrow in your life, bringing that to a spiritual ending, imagining yourself cutting ties and freeing yourself from the energies of sadness and heartache. Day to day, recognizing what victory means to you in your path ahead and how you're going to start a brand new direction based on something you've always wanted to learn to do. In your inner strengths position, Spirit's giving you the strength to not feel like an outsider, but to have a breakthrough by creating new hobbies, gifts, talents, skills, or a small business. As you go through a very spiritual transformation, let go and compromise that what was is what was. And now you can create victory moving forward. There was kind words and messages with the Page of Cups. They were very small kind words and messages. They weren't really meant to grow and prosper. So Spirit's advice is to go with the flow. For they want to give you a new path in the area of love and romance, Chanel. But it's hard to bring someone in when your thoughts are all messed up. So with the 2 of Cups energy, Spirit's saying, put this person in the friend zone. Remain passionate and excited about new communications, new hobbies, gifts, talents, or skills. Because as you work on something else, you're going to be able to free yourself from old energies of heartache and allow for your ship to come in when it comes to peace, joy, happiness, and contentment in your own personal journey. So take some time out in the next couple weeks and pray to Spirit for what it is you'd like to see come manifest in your own personal journey. Because as you are making your wishes come true, the wheel of fortune is going to turn in your favor. Listen to your intuition as others come towards you. Make sure that if you see energies of burden coming back your way, that you very kindly move away and back to the ordinariness of day to day, enjoying the little things in life, giving thanks to Spirit for the life you are currently living, enjoying the 10 of Cups energies of peace and serenity in your own personal journey. As you recognize you are in a happily ever after. As soon as you free yourself from the exhaustion of some form of passionate situation that caused you to feel guilty in the end. The 8 here is about negative habits, behaviors, cycles, patterns. So it's time to recognize unhealthy patterns, behaviors, or cycles, stop them in their tracks, and now do something completely different. Here you are, recognizing the fantasy and illusion energies of the 6 of Cups. The dream is about a fantasy. This is a young girl imagining a prince and a white horse. And now you're coming into an awareness in the next month of what it is with the major arcana chariot that needs to be left behind. You'll have the strength to burn away from the past and to move towards success in your future. So they're saying get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined as you have the courage now to plant new seeds, to push beyond any obstacles in your life and to shine like the sun. The High Priestess is going to help to give you signs and synchronicities as to what it is that you are being guided to do with your life, what your purpose is, what you are meant to be remembered for, knowing that this process is going to free you from energies of stress, where you can lay down this energy of protect and defend and sit in the nothingness. The nothingness is where we are before we start a journey and after we end a journey. So you can heal and work hard on a hobby, gift, talent, or skill that was meant for you to learn within yourself. They're giving you the Tower energies with the Thunderbolt energy to ground yourself as chaotic energies transpire around you, maybe even this weekend. This author says when we cling to the past, we become a blockhead. So sit in the aloneness and think about, am I spending more time away from this person, or am I spending more time with this person day to day? Spirit saying, recognize that the world is wide open, that you could connect with the world by selling or marketing a product. You could be celebrating, if you work on you and your goals and intentions, great changes in the area of home or business, as it is time for a rebirth. It's time for a long and difficult path to come to an end. And Spirit's giving you the strength to let go. Yeah, the Taurus is being represented by the devil energy. So, yeah. And Spirit saying have patience with yourself, because there are energies of the 7 of Swords here representing self-destruction. It's time for new possibilities and new directions. Woo! All right. Yes, cookies, yum. You can ask a question. It's just all you have to do is click on the $ box below and make a minimum donation of $10. Provide me with your sun sign, which is your horoscope sign, and any questions or concerns by which I can meditate on during your reading. All right. Yeah, and again, I saw self-destruction. Postponing a fantasy. If someone's closed off, recognize that as a red flag. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and go into the Witch's Tarot deck by Ellen Dugan for Capricorn. Dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, career and finance, love and romance, spiritual guidance for the next week of today, August 8th, 2019. So we have a Capricorn who knows their truth. They know what they need to cut away from. They know which path is the path of victory. Some Capricorns may be thinking of someone who may have Leo in their chart, or they're thinking about the fact that they're feeling a lot stronger at this time. In the relationship sector to others, this Leo is recognizing that someone just doesn't see things from the same perspective. And it's now time in your creative aspects position to recognize that a long and difficult path has ended. Some of you may be dealing with someone who may have air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. But whatever that long and difficult path was, it has ended. And now you are to recognize with the owl there, the wisdom that you have obtained through this connection, this circumstance, this situation. In your actions position, you are climbing into, Capricorn, your throne. Able to open your heart to family and friends this weekend. to enjoy being the leader of your path, your decisions, and your future. Emotionally, you've got the Hanging Man energy. So Spirit's saying take some time this weekend going into next week to stop and look at things from every perspective, as we will help you to come to the right decision. Subconsciously, again, we have a Capricorn who may be thinking of someone who may have Libra in her chart with the major arcana Justice. Either way, with this major arcana, Spirit is going to help you, Capricorn, to cut away from whoever it was or is or whatever it is that doesn't serve you. Okay, so you can find balance in your life once again. You have the courage throughout the weekend into early next week to make a clear decision one way or another when it comes to creativity, finances, career, or a passionate connection. You have in your inner strengths position, the Three of Pentacles. You have the strength now to work on a hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial project, idea, or small business. What does the path of victory mean when it comes to you heading a business, running a business, starting a business? Which path are you going to go towards? If others don't understand your perspective, think things through and know that you have the strength to find the answers you are seeking as you put more work into the path you are trying to create ahead. So there may have been already some form of celebration, some form of communication that came in quickly and or unexpectedly. There may have been a passionate connection that was unhealthy in some way. And this Capricorn's been waiting for the truth. But because you hopefully have been walking in the highest, best path, being honest with everyone involved, the Wheel of Fortune, or not the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Pentacles is being offered when it comes to a win, when it comes to an inheritance, when it comes to a new financial direction. Listen to your intuition. Yeah. Wow. I have maybe a Cancer here with the major arcana, the Chariot, and then this Libra. Or someone's wanting to travel or move and go towards an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Wow, we have the moon representing Pisces. I've seen Pisces and Cancer wanting to sneak away towards, there we go, someone tied to our past, someone whom by which may have children. Listen to your intuition. What is it you are excited to go towards? What is it you want to create next? You could achieve financial abundance, security, and independence and celebrate with others the fact that your Wheel of Fortune is finally moving forward. For some of you, you've been wanting to connect with someone regarding finances and it's kept you stuck for a while. But it is time to lay down a new path. If someone else has been getting all the attention and recognition, open yourself up to new goals and intentions, new ideas and directions next week. Okay, there's still frustration. And that's why Spirit's saying throughout the next week, stop and look at things from every perspective. You have the strength to honor your truth. What do you want? Some may come to the realization that there was just some small communication regarding someone who had fire in their chart, Sagittarius or Leo. Again, we saw Leo earlier. What is your truth? And what is just fantasy? Because what you put your energy into is going to manifest a connection. Some of you, it may take till Saturday night or Sunday. Capricorn, get clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined about what you put a lot of energy into and what it is you are wishing for. Some of you may be dealing with a Sagittarius. Either way, Spirit's offering a brand new path in the area of love for those of you who are single, or a brand new path of overflowing abundance, peace, joy, and happiness because of a financial offer that makes you shine like the sun, but you're fearful of moving forward. Looks like you've got some time to think. So now is the time to just recognize how far you've come and how you are maintaining balance and who may or may not understand your perspective, cutting away from those who don't and moving into the direction of a passionate new hobby, gift, talent, skill, or connection. I'm going to close. Thanks, Lisa, for answering Cookies Yum question. All right. I'm closing with one card from the Sacred Rebels deck by Alana Fairchild for this Capricorn energy, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, representing the next week of today, August 8th. Yep, it's time for you to take what you have learned and grow and now evolve into a more financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. What do you want to be remembered about? Because the storm is ending. And now you are to trust Spirit, your feelings. For some of you, as you are creating a new direction financially, creatively, you're going to give off a bright, beautiful aura, and you're going to bring in energies of the power of attraction. Are you going to wear an old mask and repeat an old lesson, experience, or are you going to learn from that and react differently? Is what I'm hearing. So to close, this card means the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love and respect. From one generation to the next, love what you are creating at this time and learn from others. The more you are nourished by this legacy of light from your past, the more you become the bearer of the legacy for those that will be supported by your light in the future. It is the light of wisdom, creativity, radical courage, love, and respect that is passed down from the heart of each generation to the next. The Oracle of Legacy of Light comes to you when you need confirmation that a creative choice you are making or have made or soon will make is one that is in alignment with your sacred purpose and spiritual path of healing and growth. So you've come a long way, baby, is what they're saying for Capricorn during the next week. All right, let's go ahead and enter into Aquarius. I'm being guided to bring in the Gypsy Oracle deck and the second Lenormand deck. I'm being guided to do a circle spread, dear Lord, Spirit, Guides, and Angels, for this Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising, male or female, starting today, August 8th, on into and through the weekend or early next week. We have an Aquarius who's dealing with children, their childhood, a situation tied to their past. Some path has come to an end because it was meant to. And this Aquarius feels like they can now bring a quick and swift ending to some form of obstacles. They're feeling very attractive at this time, or they're being, or Aquarius, you're attracted to this well-dressed masculine. Either way, you're receiving a lot of attention and recognition after a long and difficult path. But you're feeling burdened by some form of attention, nervous about the future. Don't allow yourself to become bored and discontent, but continue to open your heart. For the burden is for this Aquarius that you're afraid to open your heart. You have the key to success when it comes to communicating, texting, talking, tweeting with another about a bigger, better business, organization, or financially abundant, secure, and stable situation. So this is a weekend to really research the next chapter of your life, what it is you want to give birth to, what it is or how it is you want to travel or physically move. Wishes can come true in the area of commitment and partnership. So research, do I want to come into commitment or partnership with another? Part of you is wanting to sweep away from this wish because it tugs at your heartstrings. That's weird. It's like you still need to research. What do I want? Do I really want to travel or move? I need to text, talk, tweet with this person. And I know that I will, because Spirit's saying with the Lily energies, obtain more wisdom by the end of the weekend going into early next week about the long-term future. But the snake is meaning or representing for this Aquarius that you are fearful, unsure of moving into greener pastures, thinking about finances or money. So there is going to be some form of unexpected communication, or this Aquarius is waiting on that communication, but somebody here has the fox energies of sly and cunning behavior. Make sure you're doing whatever you're doing for the right reason, is what I'm hearing. So I'm doing a circle spread here for whichever Aquarius I'm reading for during this general live video cast. Bored and discontent, communication about a bigger, better home or business situation. There is a karmic connection that Spirit's trying to guide you towards, but you need to get clear about the path ahead and what you want. Again, we have an Aquarius who is thinking about an ending when it comes to a situation involving children, your childhood, the past. In the relationship sector, see, we've got the mountain representing obstacles. I've been on this long and difficult path, and now I'm wanting to get to a blessing on the other side, but I know I have to get clear with myself because part of me wants to bring a quick and swift ending to attention and recognition. Why? Because I feel gosh darn attractive this weekend. Subconsciously, I'm feeling burdened because of a long and difficult path. I may be still waiting for something to come to a close. Day to day, I'm wanting to open my heart to this attention and recognition, but at the same time, I'm nervous. So in your inner strengths position, this Aquarius has the mice energies of anxiety, thinking about children, thinking about their past, thinking about their childhood, thinking about how to open their heart because they're anxious and are feeling burdened about the obstacles in their life. So with the Gypsy Oracle deck, we do have a reunion this weekend, bringing an end to a situation. Spirit's saying, okay, there's a desire to reunite with someone. There may be children involved, but the death card means no. It's okay to get together with another, maybe someone from a distance, maybe a group of friends. But with the conversation energy, it is about coming to the right decision in relation to another. Healing from something that was long and difficult. Bringing a quick and swift ending to some form of attention and recognition because someone has the soldier energies. It's either Aquarius or the other person that is harsh and intense. That's a love them and leave them energy. I feel like this Aquarius is very attractive and is remaining hopeful, but they've got a bandage on their head. They've been down a long and difficult path. They want to reunite with another, but Spirit is saying no. Be hopeful of all that you have and the blessings or the difficulties that are ending, the burdens that have brought you sorrow. Now you can reunite and think about your long-term future. So you may be journeying to reunite with someone this weekend, and you're going to be able to bring an ending to some form of suffering. But make sure you or the other person are acting in the highest, best way. Because this Aquarius in their inner strengths position are anxious. They're feeling stuck or trapped as they reunite with another. Thinking things through after much despair. Trying to make the right decision as you take some time to pause. What can I offer this person? What can this person offer me? With the faux energy, Spirit saying you brought someone towards you because that's what you wanted to do. Some of you want to be faithful because it will enhance the area of finances. Therefore, some may be researching changes when it comes to the home environment, home and or business. Some may be thinking of another as a friend and they're getting a little bit arrogant. So be careful who you give yourself to or vice versa, because we have energies of misfortune, learning a lesson, recognizing situations involving children, taking some time to reflect, waiting on a lover. Do I want to give a gift? What do I do with a gift? And by Sunday going into Monday, we have someone thinking that someone is going to be a wife, wants to have a wife, and energies of fortune after much thought. There was a pleasure-seeking gathering. There's going to be one over this weekend for the Sagittarius, and it's going to make them be a little bit stubborn and false in the area of commitment or marriage, because there is a surprise, and the surprise is that you are unsure. I feel like somebody wants to really give to you, Aquarius, but I think you're dragging your feet. And I'm not quite clear why. Okay. I'm going to bring in some clarification here in a second, because I combined a couple decks that I wasn't supposed to. There we go. And then we're going to do Pisces next, unless someone has a one question answer that they would like via a donation. I'm going to do a 3-card summary with the Gypsy Oracle deck once again for clarification for this Aquarius energy, please. Somebody's going to be hopeful of a reunion. Okay, they're saying be careful of arrogance in yourself or another as you're waiting to get together and have a good time, reminiscing on love, thinking about children or the past. There's a lot of cheerfulness. And then a lover and a sweetheart. Who's going to be the right one this weekend for Aquarius? Because I feel confusion. Let me know. All right. Yeah, be careful. If somebody's kind of closed off emotionally, then they're not the right one. Or if you're closed off emotionally, you need to stop and think about things so that someone else doesn't get confused. Okay, and if you're a cross watcher, that's what this Aquarius is trying to figure out within themselves during the weekend. All right, let's go ahead and close then. If there are no other one question readings, I'm going to close for Pisces. And for Pisces, I'm going to bring in the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed, and I'm going to be doing a circle spread. Look at that. 20 people in the room, 30 thumbs up. Whoop, whoop. Thank you. Closing message for Pisces, please, dear Lord, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Starting today, August 8th, 2019, going on into and through the weekend and maybe the first few days of next week. All right, beautiful. So Pisces, whatever you've been working on, you've been tending to your garden. The eggs represent your intentions, your goals for the future. You're starting to see, maybe today or tomorrow, that those are evolving. They are manifesting. Your field of dreams are being born. In your thoughts, you're going to start to come to the realization, if you haven't already, Pisces, with the spirit of place energies, that you are in the space by which you were meant to be at this time in your life. The right home, the right location, the right circumstances. Now, in relationship to others, in the relationship sector of the circle spread, you have into the unknown. So Spirit's saying, take off that blindfold, step into that new direction where you connect with new people, circumstances, or situations. You're going to recognize that you are already dressed for this party as your wishes are coming true this weekend. Now, in your creative aspects position, things are going to kind of slow down to a stop as you sit in this frozen throne and time slows down. Spirit's saying this is going to give you some time to I feel like take it all in is what I want to say this weekend. By Sunday, you have the follow the leader energies. This is about you taking control of your path, others being guided by you, and this field of dreams that you are manifesting as you take off the blindfold and step into new directions. Emotionally, you're recognizing that there are unexpected visitors coming towards the place by which you currently reside. And you're going to be a little bit frozen as you recognize that your dreams are coming true. So take action to be the leader of your own path and the direction you want things to go this weekend. In your inner strengths position, you have the peaks of joy energy. Deep within, you're smiling like the Cheshire cat, if I said that right. You've got a smirk deep within because you have stepped into the unknown in relation to others. You took a chance, and now your dreams are coming true. You're recognizing that you are indeed doing what you are supposed to do. That as you are taking action to make your wishes come true, to study what is transpiring, unexpected visitors are coming your way. I think you guys see this coming, or you feel it. So day to day, you've got the talisman energies. This is Spirit saying, we're going to guide you with this little orb right here into the right direction. Things may feel like they're kind of coming to a stop, but we're giving you time to recognize the dreams that are evolving for you. So in your inner strengths position, we're giving you the strength to heal from some form of playful situation and to now recognize the joy that is transpiring in your life through unexpected visitors. People are going to look to you as you are healing and giving birth to new directions, as you are following Spirit into the unknown. In the past, this Pisces had a lot of fear with the goblin energies, but fear is what we create, and it's what we could free ourselves from as well. This Pisces was fearful of a storm coming their way, but they've learned over a period of time how to avoid that storm with the storm field's energies. So as a result, this Pisces is feeling energies of joy because everything is flowing beautifully and because they're stepping into the environment of this beautiful golden palace. So you may be sitting in solitude at some point this weekend and recognize with the compass energies that Spirit is trying to guide you into the path that is in your highest, best good. Here you are trying to obtain more clarity about the path ahead, recognizing that Spirit with the magical map shifter energies, Pisces, is shifting you into the correct direction. And you will be contemplating making some form of commitment, maybe by Friday or Saturday. Okay, so here we have a Pisces recognizing, I feel on Saturday, that one path is ending and that it's time for a new beginning. That you are sitting in this dragon's lair, waiting patiently, recognizing that what you're working on and where you are at is where you were meant to be at this time, and you're good with it. So Spirit is saying you have the making the choice energies. Which path should I take? Should I or shouldn't I? Spirit's advice is to continue to move forward quickly. I feel like it should be this way. Towards your goals and intentions. The emu is the fastest moving bird on earth. So Spirit's saying, get going. When this opportunity opens up, it's going to help for you to come apart from that which was confusing you or hurting you in the past. This is a process whereby Spirit is going to be rescuing you. So you're also going to be recognizing with the magic prayer energies that your wishes are coming true and that you are flying above your life, able to see the maze of your life from above, able to know where it is that you're going and what it is you want to accomplish, coming together with others in and with the home or business environment and finding balance in your life, recognizing a spiritual transformation as new things are coming to life, letting go of whatever was. Some have let go a while back now. By Sunday, going into the early next week, we have the Wizard of Awareness, a Pisces coming to the realization of now clearly what it is they want to wish for. Spirit saying it's time with the cleaning house energies, Pisces, to clean up your path, your house, your environment, physically or metaphorically, of negative thoughts, feelings, emotions, viewpoints, outlooks, and perspectives, people, places, circumstances, situations, and environments that do not serve you. As you work on a new path, a new direction whereby you have never walked in before with the dry desert energies, automatically acclimating to this new path, this new direction, this new opportunity. So you're going to receive a spark, a realization as you are staring into the sacred pool at the reflection of who you have become, waiting with the deep freeze energies for the results of your goals and intentions that have helped for you to obtain a lot of wisdom and knowledge, the ability to heal and to now move into a new direction and be the leader in some way. I'm going to clarify real quick by bringing in the Osha Zen Tarot when it comes to horoscope, astrological signs, whatever. See? Wishes coming true. Spirit's helping you to make your wishes come true. Your field of dreams is evolving. You're going to be shining like the sun. Happy that you chose to appreciate your current circumstances. Wanting to step into a new direction. Having the energies of control. The King of Swords energies. Spirit saying you can get very clear, organized, logical, disciplined, focused, and determined now about your hopes, wishes, and prayers, Pisces, because you're shining like the sun. Okay, as you are putting more energy into a hobby, gift, talent, skill, financial idea, or passionate connection, you are experiencing quite a bit about who you are, what you needed to learn. And now you recognize that your ship is coming in. So as you become the leader of your future path, take some time to tune inwards and to recognize the empty cups that used to be offered to you. You're going to emotionally be excited about this unexpected visitor energy, and you're going to be wanting to host these people, to offer cookies and whatever, and then share all that is transpiring with others by the end of the weekend or early next week. You're feeling a lot of joy because you've recognized a lesson in the area of the lover's energy. Some of you may have been dealing with someone who has Gemini in their chart. Others maybe Aquarius or Libra. Either way, subconsciously, you're thankful of a connection because it taught you more about yourself. You now have those playful energies back. And Spirit's saying with the Talisman energies, we are going to guide you into the direction of your wishes coming true after a pause moment. We're helping for you to heal from a situation whereby you didn't stand clear with others about your boundaries. For some of you, you have the ability to recognize that someone was blocking your ability to move into a new direction, and that person may have had air in their chart, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Either way, you now have the Queen of Swords energies, Pisces, to speak your truth about your dreams and goals and intentions, and to cut away from anyone who doesn't fulfill you. Manifestation of new things as you let go of confusion. Someone almost jumped off a cliff and went in the wrong direction, but you're healing now. I feel like there's a lot of sorrow here when it comes to someone who had a lot of passionate energy. For some, maybe another who was in a leadership position, maybe an older fire sign, Sagittarius or Leo. This weekend, you may be feeling very exhausted because of a passionate situation that taught you a lot about yourself, and now you can cleanse your soul with your tears, come to a compromise with another who may be different from you, and get back into the energies of ordinary day-to-day adventures. Okay? Giving birth to new connections, new offers, new opportunities, and bringing something to an end whereby someone else was not giving 100%. Sitting in the nothingness energy, this is where we start a path, this is where we end a path. Okay, it's a time to think about what is it that has been suppressing you in the area of career, finances, or a passionate connection. What is it that got you tied up in knots? You now have time to think and look at things from every perspective. As with the Three of Pentacles energies, you are able to manifest greater success in your life. Spirit's offering you the Ace of Wands along with a lot of other people. A new, passionate, exciting direction when it comes to creativity, finances, and career. So trust that Spirit is going to send you the right signs and synchronicities. And know that your wishes are coming true in the area of the Nine of Coins, in the area of money. You're going to have a breakthrough. You're going to recognize clearly what needs to be let go of. It has to do with energies of stress and feeling like an outsider. You now have the courage to go within and watch for signs and synchronicities, to make a new decision about some form of fantasy, and to leave behind the past. Honor your truth as you move into a new direction, a new path of victory. Be clear with others about who can or cannot be in your path any longer, and step into the unknown. Something wonderful, something unknown is coming your way if it hasn't already. Hi, Misha. All right, so I'm going to pull a closing message for everyone here. What do I want to do? I'm going to, let's see, Archangel Michael. I thought this was Archangel Michael. Now this is the daily guidance. Okay, so I'm going to close with one card from the Archangel Michael Oracle deck by Doreen Virtue for all messages during all energies, all signs during this weekend. Dear Lord, Spirit Guides and Angels. So the closing message is to have confidence in yourself. So it is a time, I've heard it's called like, it's about endings and new beginnings, but I think we're getting on the crux of I now understand, okay? So have confidence that you can create something wonderful now, no matter what happened in the past. The past was about lessons and experiences, and now you're stronger. Now you're more highly evolved. You and your loved ones are safe. For those of you who are concerned about that, now is a time to focus on divine and perfect health. Exercise, eat right, connect with those whom love you. Keep your eyes on your targeted intention, this hobby, gift, talent, or skill, because now throughout the next many centuries, you can become someone who is known because of your purpose. Shield yourself from an unhealthy situation. And for some of you, now is the time to leave an unhealthy situation behind. You should have more confidence because of what transpired in the past. As of now, in the year of 2019, you should have enough confidence to speak your truth and follow your path into greater abundance, joy, happiness, and peace. Yeah, because that's what's going to make you feel attractive. Have faith in this process for those of you whom are single. Not only give to others, but allow yourself to receive as you bring something wonderful into fruition. Starting this weekend, look at this. Every journey begins with a single step. Leave unhealthy situations behind and have confidence in your success for the future. To close, I'm going to read from the card. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me to realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and good health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in each and every way. Again, if you'd like a personal reading, feel free to write me at my email, which is josiek42@gmail.com. Take care and God bless. And thank you for coming.